Hey everybody, welcome to 10 More Minutes. I'm Chris.
And you left my face off. I'm not on there.
It's not used to having you on there.
My face isn't here. That's a little insulting, but okay.
This is the first stream I've had you on here with me for
I know, it's been
2
a while.
months, maybe.
No, yeah, together, yeah. I've been doing streams. I just haven't been on the same stream, yeah.
Yeah. Guys.
And my
cows.
face is DLC. Valentara's right. You gotta pay $1.99 for that. Need more cat parties.
Val's been helping us out with figuring out post-game stuff that we need to do on this Pokemon stream. But if you guys haven't caught up and your first time seeing it now, we have a Pokemon Let's Play on YouTube that
Yes,
we're
we do.
finally doing post stuff with now on Twitch until the DLC comes out. In what, June, something
It's like summer release or something around there. I mean, they did an update for Pokemon Home, so there's a bunch of Pokemon now that you can import into this game that you couldn't before, now that Pokemon Home's around, but my 3DS is kind of broken too, so I don't even know how I'd even do that. Like, it's a whole debacle.
Yeah, I didn't, it looked like it was kind of crappy with the way that they released Pokemon Home, or at least the paying subscription aspect or something like that.
It's always cost money. It costs more than it did before. I don't know. It's not that bad to me. I think it's like, what's it, like $15 a year or something?
I couldn't tell you, man.
But yeah, like Valentara and Bennett said, we should go to get Fall Swipe first.
Yeah.
So that's in the Pokemon Center.
Pokemon Center? Is
There's
it
one over
still
to our
here?
left.
There
yeah.
we go.
I think
This should be the west
two.
one.
There's one in the west and there's one all the way down southwest.
Who do we talk to?
I think you just talk to one of the salesmen and then you can buy it from them. I think it's a TM.
Like right here?
Yeah, so I think it's one of these people.
Let's see. Congratulations on your victory, and thank you for visiting
Hey,
our
Trevor.
shop. With that said, welcome champion. Here to do a spot of shopping. Here to buy.
Yeah, False Swipe, maybe not him.
No.
Try to check the other person.
Hold on. Let's since we're gonna be catching a ton of stuff,
Yeah, just max out.
let's get a ton of Pokeballs.
You may as well just max out on that.
Okay. I don't think I can max out.
Okay, never mind then. I thought it would cap at 99.
I'll do 95 just 'cause it's
is
easy
fine.
right there. There's still some other stuff we gotta buy too, but
Yeah.
most of it is just all this other stuff. Let's see. Max Potion.
But yeah, I don't know if you guys know what the price for Pokemon Home is. I think for the full year, isn't it? Isn't it like $15 or something like that? Whereas before it was $5. It's something like it was like a huge increase compared to the last Pokemon.
I don't 100% know what it entails.
So basically, how it works is, say you played on Game Boy, the original Game Boy, your Pokemon Red and Blue, right? So Pokemon Home used to be like this basic storage thing where you could send Pokemon from your past games and put it on there. But if you wanted to take your Pokemon from the original Game Boy games all the way up to Pokemon Home, what you'd have to do is you have to take the Pokemon Red and Blue and you'd have to trade them via a DS to the DS games.
Yeah.
And then once you got it on the DS games, then you could take that DS, all your Pokemon on the DS cartridge, take those Pokemon on the DS cartridge, pop that into a 3DS, and then trade them onto your 3DS.
That's
Once
ridiculous.
all those Pokemon are on the 3DS, then you can just transfer them to a thing called Pokemon Home. Pokemon Home was basically a giant storage box. It's like your PC boxes here. But that was really the only way. But, you know, it's more daunting right now, but typically what people were doing is like, oh, I beat Pokemon Red and Blue. Cool, I'm going to trade them all to Pokemon Yellow. And when they beat Yellow, it's like, I'm going to trade them all to Silver, and then et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
I get you.
As you built up through the things.
You had to go through the generations to go.
Right. There is easier ways, though. So if we were playing Pokemon Red and Blue on the Virtual Console right here, we could transfer them directly, I think, either to Home or to the new version, whatever it's called. But it costs, like, you can store them for free, but for the new thing, but the problem is you can't take anything out unless you're paying for the service. It's an extra service.
Okay, that's
so I understand why people are a little annoyed by it,
Only
but
Linus can learn False Swipe.
at the same time, like, if you're a hardcore Pokemon fan, the cost of it isn't that crazy, but it's still something that's like, it'd be nice if it was free. But I also understand that, like, there's servers that
I understand
they
that
run.
there's servers.
So
and
there's a cost for people that maintain it, and I can understand people's upset with being, oh, it's like 40% more than it used to be, like compared to the other version, and there's not like there's not like a huge amount of like equivalent like new features to it. It's just like the same thing for Switch, but just costs more money. But you know, inflation.
Yeah, no, I get it too. We're gonna check Jack and see if there's a Pokemon
Ball League card.
that we got from him.
Yeah.
We talked to him and he gave us a Pokeball, but
I'll have to look
I don't
up.
think he gave me the.
There's a chart for it too for the Pokemon Home thing that someone posted up. But yeah, it's cool that you can do that, but I don't have the time to do all that myself, nor the will to like take all Pokemon all the way from Red and Blue all the way up through the generations.
No, I get that too. You just
I think the new one's
recatch everything,
called
right?
Pokemon Home. Well, here's the thing though, you can't really do that because not every game has every Pokemon. So
yeah, no,
the only
makes
way
sense,
to get like a full like every single Pokemon in a game is by playing even the older games and then transferring them up through the generations. Now, if I remember right, through the years though, like if you were to take like probably all the 3DS titles and the DS titles and kind of combine them, they probably have every Pokemon that's been released to this point. So you might not even have to play Silver and Red and along with like Ruby and Sapphire. You might not have to play those. But you also might. There might be like one or two Pokemon that was left on there that you never got. Like, it's not a wild Pokemon you can catch.
I get that, yeah.
So yeah, the only way of getting it is through that.
Huh. I had no idea.
If you guys in the chat...
Ball guy.
Nice. If you guys know in the chat better than I do, feel free to correct me. Or if you guys are watching this on a VOD, feel free to correct me because I don't know 100% everything when it comes to Pokemon.
Oh, it seems like you know way more than
I think I know the basics because my younger brother was really into Pokemon Bank and stuff like that, and he used it a bunch.
That's what it was called before, right?
Yeah, it's called Pokemon Bank, and now it's called Pokemon Home. IGN has like a video on Twitter that kind of explains it, but it's basically just PC boxes, but they're not on a game. They're on a separate service.
I get you.
So.
This mysterious figure has taken it upon herself, to dress up in the fashion of the Pokemon League's official mascot. This mysterious individual is known to many as the Ball Guy.
I'll just say they.
But in point of fact, all are mystified when it comes to this person's true identity or age or even gender. While the Ball Guy is known for his habit of handing, I like how they swapped, they said himself earlier and now is her habit of handing out rare Pokeballs here and there around Galar, it's a mystery as to why or even where these balls come from. It's all very mystifying.
I would only think Ball Guy because of the masculine features, but, could not be. Could be a female.
I mean, it does generally seem male. Let me try to get back out to it. I always thought it, well, especially because the name's Ball Guy.
Yeah.
I just always kind of assumed guy.
I always assumed dude, but it could be a woman.
Could be a stacked woman.
It could be.
He's got those forearms.
That's true. Been
Child's
bouldering.
laughing at him. He has been bouldering. He's got that grip strength to throw them balls.
Oof.
So what is our plan here? What are we gonna do,
we
guys?
bought False Swipe, right?
We did. I don't really want to use it, and I really actually don't think we're gonna have to use it.
You only really need to use it when you're like fighting stuff that's really low.
Yeah, but I mean like Butey's 80. I'm just gonna throw a Pokemon, I'll catch it.
Some Pokemon it won't work as well.
Okay.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. False Swipe is like extra insurance.
We've had decent luck, but I did teach it to Linus just in case.
Okay. Let's see.
So
let's go refight Marnie. She's over in Spike Move.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's just go take her on.
And thank you for posting up that, Val.
Yeah, thanks, Valentara. That's super helpful.
Let's go to Spike Mouth. Because
all I thought about was the battle tower.
Spike Mouth right here.
Yeah, I know there's a rematch for her. That's about it though.
That'll be tight. Phalanx. Yeah, Phalanx is a little low though. I just right before the stream started, we just pulled everything out of Poke Jobs.
Ooh, there's people here now.
Oh, look at this.
Marnie.
Hi, Marnie. Chris, you look a little more champion-like, huh? Only a little, though. What are you gawking at? It's exactly what you think. I look wicked as a gym leader, right?
Your outfit's the same.
I want to show everyone that even if you can't Dynamax, you can still use other tactics and have a lot of fun. Come on, champ. How about an exhibition match? Of course. Don't get the wrong idea.
The kid I tutor knows so much more about it than I do, Trevor P. I learn a lot of stuff from him, basically, about Pokemon. He catches me up.
It's the hip thing. I remember when I was a kid, my mom was like, it's just going to be a fad.
Yeah, 20 years later.
And now she's texting me every day.
One of the
she's
giant,
like,
most global things ever.
Did you hear that a holographic Charizard sold for like $200? I'm like, yeah.
No, it used to sell that much back when we were kids, too.
Exactly. Don't get the wrong idea. This ain't you using me for training. I'm using you for training. Got it? You can use me all day long, Marnie. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Marnie.
How much tougher she is?
I don't know. It's post-game, so I hope quite a bit. The music here is pretty awesome, though. Yeah!
Is this the song that was done by Toby Fox?
No, that's the one in the Battle Tower everyone's been saying.
Okay.
But I mean, it just goes to show you that Toby Fox is good at music. And other stuff.
Oh yeah, no, he's excellent.
Play rough. It's only 59, so I'm going to assume that she's not the hardest thing in the world.
I need to look at his Deltarune game. I was about to say, like, he's an excellent animator. It's like, actually, I don't know how good at animation he is. Like, most of the animation in...
It's good at game design.
He's good game design. He's got good game design, but most of the animation in Undertale is very limited. There's not a lot going on with it. But it's still impressive the amount of work that one individual did.
Wait, switch your Pokemon? No, I'll keep my current Pokemon.
Deltarune's like free on the Switch. Maybe I'll check that out on my own at some point.
You should. I didn't care for it.
No, yeah,
but it's very much a you game.
Yeah, it's very much a Mike flavor gaming.
What? Can't use the same. Whoa. Oops, I didn't mean to click it again.
I think
can't use it twice in a row because of the torment.
Yeah.
Nuzzle. It's okay. I'll just use Nuzzle and then I'll use Play Rough. Hopefully the paralysis will go through.
I think his team is stronger. I think the Champion Cup rematch.
Uh-oh.
Let me look it up. Thanks, Valentara.
Oh.
So is there like alternate cutscenes and stuff like that for like rematching the Elite Four in this game?
What are the Elite Four? Are they at the top of the tower?
Well, there's no Elite Four. Their version of Elite Four.
I mean, like, what is the equivalent in this?
It's the fighting the gym leaders again, but this time it'll be random. Okay. So, like, it's their version of the Elite Four. Because you'll always fight 4 people and the champion. So it still follows that same kind of meta.
Oh, I didn't know Temmie did a lot of the art and stuff. Okay. I didn't know Temmie was that involved.
Really? So wait, who's Temmie then?
Temmie, you know Temmie Village, where we went there and it was all the like little dogs, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I'm Temmie, blah, 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 and I'm Temmie. And then they were like, woof, woof, and it was like adorable little village.
So there was another artist that worked on Undertale.
Temmie, I guess is, yeah. Temmie's a person on Twitter. I didn't know she had that much. I thought that was an in-joke more than anything.
Huh. I did not know that. I mean, that would make even more sense. Like, it's really hard to do everything on your own. I know that the Stardew Valley guy did most of the stuff on his own, and he announced like the other day, like, I'm working on 2 new games, and then like a day later, he's like, okay, everyone chill the fuck out. Like, I'm by myself.
I didn't know Temmie had some involvement. I thought that was like an in-joke until I saw that Temmie recently was
if you got a link
Meteor
for
Assault.
I'll look that up.
Look up TEMMIE on Twitter. She's got some adorable pixel art style stuff, and the way she has a lot of art. And it's adorable. I like it.
Because I was always under the impression that he did all the work.
The user attacks wildly with his thick leak. Meteor Assault. The user can't move on the next turn because the force of this move makes it stagger to 150. Oh. Since it says thick leak, I'm assuming this is Surfetched only.
I am in work on Undertale / Deltarune. Okay.
Temmie Chang. Okay.
I mean, I assume he did some of the art for it when he was first starting.
Let's see.
Because, I mean, you look at Undertale, and there are certain spots of it where you're like,
I think I'm going to...
It looks like it's done by 2 different artists.
I think I'm going to get rid of Rock Smash for this. Meteor Assault, they're both fighting.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Marnie Champion Cup team is the same as this rematch, but Leon is stronger if you demoralize him in the battle tower until you get his card. What?
Yeah, Valentar was saying you have to beat like 20 times or something crazy like that.
Holy crap, really?
It was on the list. It's like, that's what demoralizing means. Like, ugh.
God.
Maybe we'll do one every now and then or something like that for Valentar.
If he constantly got beat by Leon, would it really be crazy if he lost 20 times to me? Oh God, not very effective on everything.
I guess the character would think at a certain point
I'll switch my Pokemon.
People rate Undertale a 10 out of 10 on Steam. I wonder if that's just like landslide of fans just pummeling up that.
It's
score.
one of the biggest problems I have with Undertale. Just
Yeah.
all the fandom.
It's a good game, but it's not perfect.
No, it's K-pop levels of fucking just
Fandom?
people being like, oh, Toby Fox, and jerking off. And Toby Fox is fine.
Yeah.
But I think there's a level where it starts actually harming through the fan base.
No. Yeah,
And that
I mean,
definitely had an effect on me.
There's a lot of fan bases that are kind of like that. BTS is kind of like that.
BTS?
The K-pop group.
Oh, okay. I thought there might have been a different one. Yeah.
That's nothing against them.
Hammer Arm.
Anything that attracts a lot of teenagers nowadays, especially because of Twitter.
Oof.
And there's
Dude
just
was
like
nuts at me.
they just don't have like social consciousness to
Ooh.
like understand like what they're saying sometimes. Like they do, they understand, they like it, but
Oh,
think-
Val says she was memeing too much.
Yeah.
Memeing about the 20. Too many. 20 is too many.
Oh.
But yeah.
20 is too many. I'm not trying to shit on those fan bases either.
No, like I said, Toby's fine. It's just the fan
yeah.
base that really just
It's
kind of
mostly
did it.
teenagers being teenagers. We were dumb teenagers too at a
No,
point
I
as
get
well.
it. I get it.
So yeah, apparently she was the artist on Undertale. That makes a lot more sense.
Huh? Didn't know that. You learn something new every day. I'm
Outside
gonna
of some
break
artwork,
his spirit.
Fox developed entirely the game by himself, including script. Outside of some artwork.
God!
Okay, yeah, so she was one of the main contributors. That makes sense. That's weird that the Undertale fan base, from what I know, has like always been like Toby Fox, Toby Fox, Toby
It's
Fox.
because Toby Fox worked on. Oh God, help me out, chat. What did Toby work on before? It was a
Is that-
webcomic, right? It was
God.
Fuck was it? Not Undertale.
It's like
what
super
is the?
popular. It's like in the vein of
yeah.
Has Been Hotel and stuff.
Yeah. What the heck is it? God dang it! I forget what it's called.
Which is funny, like Undertale doesn't bother me, but Has Been a Hotel bothered me. And they're like splits of that kind of same fan. It's like Homestuck. They're both like
Homestuck, thank
splits
you.
off that Homestuck fan base. And it's not that they're bad, it's just I don't know. There's certain things about
Meteor Assault.
Has Been Hotel and whatnot.
Go chat,
Thank
bird.
you, chat.
Ooh, yeah, Homestuck. Absolutely Homestuck. Toby made Homestuck, or he was a big part of Homestuck?
He made Homestuck?
I
That
thought he
makes
was
a lot of
I thought he
sense.
was a big part of it. I didn't know he made it.
I thought Homestuck was like a collaboration of people.
I thought it was too. I don't know much
But maybe
about
that
it though,
fan
so
base
maybe
just grew so big. I honestly don't even really know much about it. I don't even know really what Homestuck is. I remember seeing a couple things on DeviantArt, but that's about it.
I was at the Ren Fair and ooh, Drain Punch. I was at the Ren Fair and there was two kids dressed up as Homestuck. What do you call them? Demons, gremlins, goblins, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Yeah, something like
And
that.
I went up to them and I was like, all right, so I've seen this a lot.
He made the music for Homestuck.
What are you guys dressing up as? This is a fandom of some sort. What is it? And I felt like the most adult person ever, being like, all right, small children, tell me what this is. Inform me.
Inform me.
And they told me, and they were real cool about it. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's a Homestuck, it's a webcomic, blah blah blah, and these are characters, and they're kind of like OCs, and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, cool, I didn't know that.
As long as you talk to kids with respect and like not talk down to them, they're usually pretty chill with opening up
No,
to
they
you.
were hella chill.
Yeah.
They were hella chill. They were just like, oh, this is what it's about, and this and that, and go check it out, and you know.
Unlike these stupid kids the other day. So I was bouldering with my brother yesterday.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah,
Marty,
go ahead.
as expected, you're a proper champion, ain't you, Chris? Okay, I'm gonna give you something important, so keep it safe or I'll get mad. Got it? You got Marty's Riley card.
Wait, Homestuck is a synonym
put
of
the lead
house
card in your-
arrest. Is that what that says from Jack? I guess
What?
so. Homestuck, house arrest.
Why is that a big? Why is that a thing?
Synonymous with? I don't know.
There's a lot of acronyms, or not acronyms. What do you call it?
Synonyms? He said?
Synonyms, not
Yeah.
synonyms. God dang it! It's not a synonym. It's a. Yeah, you're late, Blue. Appreciate you. though.
Beyond kill.
Not a
so
synonym. It's
three-
a. It's when
Okay.
you swapped all the letters around, right? What's it called?
What is it?
Not an acronym, because an acronym is when the letters stand for something.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's God.
Anagram. Thank
Anagram,
you, Blue.
Thank you. Yeah, Kojima did that for Metal Gear Solid 5 back
Really?
in the day. Yeah, he called himself Joaquin Phoenix, which is like an acronym of like his name or something like that.
Joaquin Phoenix is that?
No, not Joaquin Phoenix.
I was like, that's an actor.
It was like Joaquin, like it was Joaquin, like something else. And it was like an anagram of like Kojima or something like that. It was like Wokeem Games or something like that. I forget what the joke was.
So 3 Leon kills gives you the card and the IV checker. 10 gives you the Battle Tower uniform. Well, I don't really care for the Battle Tower uniform. We can't even wear it, right?
Yeah,
20 is
not
the
really.
max out Battle Tower rank for both formats.
I think 3 is good enough for the Battle Tower. That's all I'd care about is getting the card if we were to do anything. Because the uniform is just kind of eh.
Have we been to the very northwest of the top of the wild area? I do not believe
Probably not.
So. Is that the tower that's all busted down with a bunch of ghosty or psychic types around there?
I think so.
Bennett? That's the only one I could think of. You know? We'll forever remember the time in which Chris reenacted a teen jerking off to Toby Fox. Just don't clip it.
Wow,
It's
that's
across the
what
lake.
Homestuck
Has the
actually looks like.
I've never been there, Val. Okay, I've never been there. We haven't done too much on the water stuff. We got to go back and we got to catch a Gyarados too inside Galar Mine number 2? I think it's Galar Mine number 1 as well. You didn't miss anything, Blue.
Andrew Hussey.
Hussey, whoa.
Andrew Hussey, or Hussey, apparently is the guy that made Homestuck, which I've seen so many like different fandoms and stuff like that. I didn't know that's what it started to look like from the very beginning.
Yeah, it was like a webcomic thingy.
Huh.
Hussey made Homestuck. Yeah, okay. Let's go and town map. Let's see. Where's the last wild area? Is it outside of here? Hammerlock?
You know, Undertale makes way so much more sense now.
No, and that's why it's the fandom. It's all of that's
Well,
why
because
I was
there was a not even so much Homestuck, but just in terms of like the art stuff, like why it was kind of varying here and there, and like why some of it was like surprisingly well done. I was like, that's a lot, like to be able to compose, write, and do all this stuff. Because when you look at Stardew Valley, it looks okay. Like the art's not amazing, but it's good enough, and it looks nice.
Axu's Eye. Is that where I'm going, guys? It's the dark green part of the map. Dark green.
No, I didn't mean that, Blue Lip. I didn't mean Homestuck made sense as a comic. I just meant it makes sense to me
The
that
correlation between
the correlation
two.
between.
Oh, right here. Lake of Outrage. Okay. Well, we can go over that way.
No, I've never read Homestuck. I don't really plan on reading it either.
Neither do I. Oh God.
I got nothing against it, but
They said
you know,
they said fuck the pop in and just put a bunch of smoke everywhere, just like they what was that
PS2
horror game?
Resident Evil,
No, there's the other one.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. We already have this guy. Do I have you?
I do like nonsense though, Blue Lip. But I'll stick to 8-Bit Theater if I'm gonna go to classic comics.
Nah, no thank you. Hone Edge, I don't think we have.
Do you
Hone
remember
Edge.
8-Bit Theater?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, why'd you say no thanks?
No, I was talking
Oh.
about Homestuck. There's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
no
that.
thanks to that. I was like, 8-Bit Theater was funny.
Nuzzle. Hopefully this doesn't kill it. Boom. Nope, not even close.
I think Brian Clevenger's the guy that wrote it. He went on to go make Atomic Robo and has been doing comic books ever since. Brian Clevenger's funny as hell.
What's 8-Bit Theater? 8-Bit Theater is an old webcomic.
8-Bit Theater's an old one. There's some good Flash cartoons of it too back in the day. They took Final Fantasy 1 sprites and told the story between those characters.
Yeah, 8-Bit Theater was
Go
fun.
look up 8-Bit
At
Theater.
one point, I was caught up to everything they had done.
Yeah.
What was the one
It's
with
up there with like VG Cats. It's like
yeah,
one of the
VG
old,
Cats.
it's
I was
one
like,
of
what
those
is?
old
What was the
school
one with the
ones.
cats forever ago? VG
I
Cats.
think he just makes a lot of like furry porn now. I'm not really
Okay.
Because he stopped making comics for a long time, and I get it. You know, making a webcomic is hard, and his art progressively got like better and better. But after a while, I think he just got tired of it. I know he has like a Patreon. I don't know what he does. I think he just makes furry porn. I'm serious. I think that's all he does.
Whatever gets you paid.
Hey man, if you make a living off that, fucking go for it. You get your paid.
Hone Edge. Oh no! Oh, is that a stat swap move? When it switches, yeah, attack and defense. Okay. Well, you're gonna get caught, friend. You're gonna get caught. Let's try with just a regular old Ultra Buell. Ultra Buell. Oh, that's crit.
Nice. Why was there so much gay porn on Ed's World? Ed's World.
Of Ed's World? I don't know.
I have no idea what Ed's World is.
Don't know. Haven't been there.
Yep.
Don't know what you're talking about, Bennett.
I legitimately don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if Chris is playing coy or not, but I legitimately don't know. I think I'm good with not knowing.
Nope. I have no idea. Hornet's soul once belonged to a person who was killed a long time ago by the sword that makes up Hornet's body. Would you? Oh,
Four
wow.
messages deleted by a moderator.
It's a soul. It's a soul-sucking sword.
Pikachu message. Ooh.
Yeah, let's give him a nickname.
Yeah, it's okay, Trevor. Just you got to keep them shorter because otherwise the bot will just delete them. Like if you need to.
Okay.
Type like
how many
a
eights
small
is that?
message
1,
out.
2,
yeah,
3.
cut the message in half.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 eights. Is that 8 eights, Jack?
8 and 8er. Ayy.
Is that 8 eights? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 9 eights? My eyes
9.
are goofing on me. 6,
Yeah.
7, 8. I think it's 8.
I think it is.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
Thank you.
8 eights.
It's very tiny on our screen. Did we
Yeah.
get it right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We
Okay.
took my old TV and we mounted it below, but even
the number you enter can't be longer than 5 digits. All right, you get another one, Jack. Go ahead, pop it in.
then, yeah, let us know what it is.
Do you just want it to be 5 eights?
Do you want it to be 8 eights? Like we can just title it 8 eights.
8
Waiting on
eights? I don't know if that'll fit because it can only have 12 letters. E I G H T. That's 5. I can do a space.
8
E
eights.
I G H T
S.
S.
There we go.
Is that good? Is that good for you, Jack?
Oh, we said Hotel Mario. Do you want it as Hotel Mario or do you want it as 8 eights?
I'm gonna take a sip of my drink while I'm waiting.
I'm gonna let you figure it out and let us know what you want. But yeah, kids
What is it?
Oh,
Got a cat.
yeah, it can be anything.
I'll wait for another confirmation, Jack. One more. We could do Hotel Mario. We could do 8 eights. I just don't want to delete it and then have it not be what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Save the best name for later. Just calls it Jersey. Okay, Jersey Head.
Jersey Head.
We need to get a dang. Well, I guess even having a keyboard wouldn't work because this is on the Switch.
Yeah, no, you need like a virtual keyboard or something like that.
How did you spell that? H-E-A-D. Jersey Head. There we go. This is hard. I know.
Sorry, Trevor.
Send it to a box. Try splitting it on 2 on a separate notepad. Copy and paste it. I hope he doesn't just delete your guys' stuff. I hope it's like, actually, what is that? What is that?
Ooh.
What are you? What are you?
I don't know.
Are you a new thing?
I don't know. Try and catch it.
Oh, it looks like it's made out of
eggs.
mushrooms.
Mushrooms or eggs.
It's like a mushroom spore thing.
that's
I've never
cute.
even seen this thing.
I've never seen it either.
They deleted it. I'm sorry, Trevor.
That stinks.
Miss swirls around the battlefield. I hate when I wish they gave you a warning and were like, hey, this is over the limit. But I get why they don't, because it is literally Streamlabs that does it
Yeah.
in moderation, and it's not Twitch.
Well,
So
if
it
they
makes
make
sense.
it too big, then people can eventually spam your chats. with,
Well,
like,
it'll
crazy stuff.
destroy our left chat on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Type
Or a
a
number that
sentence
tells
at a time,
you. Yeah.
Trevor?
No, that would help out a lot, Blue. A number that would actually show things.
Kind of like Twitter. Yeah, that'd be a good thing. But we can't have nice things.
Yeah, would be nice.
Just like that Photoshop thing. We can't have things that just automatically fill in without leaving a little gradient line around the
The
edges.
paintbrush tool.
Yeah, we can't have a bucket tool that actually works like Procreate. That'd be too easy.
Why would they ever try and efficiently
Fix that.
fix that when
no
they're the
idea.
top premier thing?
I am pretty excited about the newest couchling I designed the other day. That was fun. If you
Oh,
guys
yeah, the
haven't seen
new-
it, check it out on the Discord.
The what now?
The one for Kiaza.
Oh,
we
the,
posted that
the
yet?
Couchling's choice.
Well, not even Couchling's
not the
Choice.
Couchling's choice, but the Patreon one.
Yeah, the Patreon one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was fun.
that one's it's really nice. Yeah, the I thought you were talking about the Couchling crew.
No, that's
And then
rad
I was
too.
like, wait, hold on a second.
If you guys haven't checked
They
out,
haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's
no,
not been up?
it's available as merch.
oh, well,
But
if
it's
you guys
not-
check out the merch store, I'm pretty happy with what I designed for you guys. I hope
Cool.
you guys dig it too.
Huh? Huh?
And I think that'll be. We've designed what? I designed like four shirts, I think total.
God, I think there's at least a variation of like 6
There's
out
Cat
there now.
Party, Couchling Crew,
The
Lobby-
Bebop Boop.
Lobby Road, Beep Bop Boop,
There's the TMM
and then
Simplified.
TMM. There's 5.
And then there's the Pokemon shirt.
Oh yeah, and the Pokemon shirt, which you designed. I didn't touch that one.
More low. Pokemon living
So
in
yeah,
the
we have
forest.
6
Eat the-
styles.
That's the ones I can think of. Pokemon living
Yeah.
in the forest eat the delicious caps on
Oh.
Morlul's head. The caps regrow overnight. Call
Okay.
it shoosh.
Shoosh.
This
I
is
like that
shoosh.
name.
Call it shoosh.
To Undertale, like other fandoms, is bad because
Oh.
fans go out of their way to threaten. Yeah.
What can you? What were they saying?
So Trevor's
Shush.
saying like the reason why Undertale fans and like certain fan bases really get kind of annoying is because they go from, you know, being fans to being hyper aggressive of anyone that has a different opinion of them. And,
Oh,
you know,
Dark
doing,
Souls.
like,
Yeah. No, I'm 100% with you
Rabid
there.
fan bases are just honestly the worst.
Oops.
There's really nothing very redeeming about them, and it's a bummer too because there's plenty of people that are fans of it.
And anything is
Yeah.
like that. I
Yeah,
dump
anything
on
is like
I
that.
dump on Undertale a lot because of it because it's easy and we played it. But you guys actively don't hear it usually if you don't watch the Dark Souls. But I dump on Dark Souls too, and they're nothing alike. It's just the
Yeah.
rabid fandom gets me to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop reading fucking comments on videos. I don't want to do that, but boy, do they fucking get me down.
Yeah, it's like with the whole shipping community. It's something that really annoyed me about just certain shows I'll watch every now and then where like fan bases get mad at creators because they don't ship the characters that the fan bases decide that they want shipped. It's like, guys, that was your headcanon. They're the creators.
Wonder if I could do a charge and not
whatever
kill it.
they want to do with their creation.
Oh, not a charge. God dang it, I meant play rough.
Maybe
I said
you're,
charge,
like,
looked right at it and fucking clicked
yeah.
it.
There's nothing
Damn it.
wrong with people like, you know, shipping characters and wanting to do this. Like, yeah, you want to do that with your time? Fucking go ahead. That's great.
Just realize it's headcanon.
Yeah, just realize it's headcanon and that, you know, if the creators choose not to do that path, doesn't make them bad people or against, I don't know, you know, whatever you may think they may be against. It's like, that was just not the canon that they wanted to pursue.
No, you're right, Trevor. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that too with Silk Song coming out because you guys probably don't see it, but on our old Hollow Knight videos when we're joking about Hornet being void, we get people who just lose their fucking minds.
They lose their shit.
They're just sitting there and there's like, Hornet's not void. How much evidence are you going to just go past and not listen to in order to realize that Hornet's not void? Even now, in the current trailer, it's like this fucking
Guys.
video came out a year and a half ago. Like,
Dude,
chill, man.
We shot that series 2 years ago before everyone was making lore videos and had made up their mind as a fan base what it is and what it isn't.
I have so many people who are like, if you go watch Mossbag's video of, I'm like, yeah, Mossbag, I get it, yeah. Go look at when this shit was posted.
Yeah.
Fucking chill.
Well, it's the same thing that when I was doing early conjectures about like how they potentially made Hollow Knight, because, you know, we were on episode, I think it wasn't until like episode 10 that I started looking it up and what they were doing. But a
Yeah,
lot of
because
that
we tried to
information-
go in blind as we could.
That information wasn't super available at the time like it is now, where they've done some documentaries and they're behind the scenes and how they did it. It was like, oh, hey, that looks like Flash. And people just lose their shit every now and then. There'll be a new comment. It's like, how could you think this was Flash? It's like, because it's simple colors and there's
Yeah.
nothing crazy about it. Like,
Because it was just honestly
Yeah.
blind conjecture at the time, and
was-
we
yeah.
assumed people would fill us in.
and because animating in Photoshop is fucking ass.
We're not
And
sitting here being
no
like,
one-
we're authorities.
I guarantee you, the reason why he probably did it in Photoshop is one, he could afford it because he probably only paid $10 a month for it. Two, it was probably the only animation program he had on him. And three, he probably just been using it so long, he's just like, fuck it, I got used to this.
Clang,
But
clang.
there's no one in their right mind that's gonna say, you know what's a better animation program than Toon Boom Harmony or Adobe Animate?
Photoshop.
No, it's fucking not.
I try not to take those fandoms too seriously, but they get on my nerves.
And like, it's just not even a contest. Like, you want to use one that has dedicated frames, or you want to use one that has that shitty timeline that's like barely passable.
Dedicated frames, please. From its spikes, it launches powerful blasts of electricity. Its red core contains an enormous amount of energy. Would you like to give Clang Clang a nickname? Yes, we would. I'll give you guys a second to. I'll give you guys like 30 seconds if you want to redeem couch coins for any of this. Otherwise, I'll think of one.
That's pretty much what it is. Blue Lip. You know, people eventually get attached to a fan base so much that they see it as a reflection of themselves, and then when you try and take that away, they get super defensive and they like dig their heels in.
Yeah. No, I don't like everyone relying on Mossbag either. Nothing against Mossbag. It's just if that's your source of evidence, I'd like to see a little bit more than that. That's all.
That's another good point too.
Not that he doesn't do his fucking research. No, he hasn't met Team Cherry, and he has done all that, and he's good at what he does.
You can make speculations about.
Hey, Val.
Hey, Val.
No,
Chris is a nerd. Well,
that's who she's naming the Pokemon.
Well, that's what it is.
I hope it doesn't fit.
God, what was my point? Well, I mean, you can make anyone can make theory videos and conjecture videos about what they think something means in a game. But
Mossbag's very good at what he does.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, though, it's like
it's perfectly
if Team
12.
Cherry or whoever the creator comes out and goes like, that wasn't the intention, then like
send it to the box. We'll never see it again.
It's their lore. They wrote it. Like, you can argue with them, but like, fuck it. If they wrote the story, it's like, it's their story. If they say it's not that, then it's not that.
Mossbag is the primo
lore Hollow Knight guy.
Lore hound for Hollow Knight.
And I love lore videos too. I think lore shit is fun.
I haven't watched his stuff.
I haven't watched Mossbag's. I'm just saying like lore stuff in general.
I haven't watched his stuff just because I don't actually know. Maybe it's just because I want to go in with my thought process into Silksong.
Yeah.
Rather than having it torn down and really black and whited for me.
I like that idea too. I like keeping. I like the mystery of Hollow Knight. I kind of like leaving it ambiguous in a way. But I'm also with Trevor, kind of what he's talking about. I just want to touch on it because he typed that in. So Trevor is saying, I also hate when people say games are dead because they aren't produced. Because they haven't produced a game in a while. Sorry, the text is really small.
It's very tiny.
In a while, or it shifts to another direction. I'm gonna have to pull it up on my phone.
Crunch.
I'm a something fan of Scott. Isn't going to post a game every year. He needs to improve his games in the future. I need to pull up Twitch on my phone. I can't see that.
Oh, I'm a FNAF fan, and Scott isn't gonna post a game every year. He needs time to improve his games for the future. I'm really not a FNAF fan, but honestly, again, Five Nights at Freddy's. It's because of the fan base, and I came in way too late to be able to enjoy it
super young
as
fan
I
base.
should have. It's not a bad game.
No.
It's very derivative of the last one and the last one, and then sometimes they go and change things up to the point where it really revolutionizes the FNAF game. Yes, I don't know enough about it to delineate between like, 1 and 2 were basically the same, but 3 had this, or I don't know. Obviously, they pull in a crowd, and they're very good. I hate jump scares, so that was a big thing for me.
The only people I hear is because I work in the school district. It seems like the biggest fan base for Five Nights at Freddy's.
It does it for a bunch of people. Is
5th grade and under. So the majority of the fan base that I know of, when kids talk about that stuff, it's always the little ones.
You're right, Blue. They're not jump scares. They're jump startles. It's still a scare, but yeah, jump startles just piss me off.
It's very much like 6th grade and under are into Five Nights at Freddy's, but by 6th grade, they're kind of phasing out of it if they're not talking about it.
That's when you get into Bendy and the Ink Machine.
There might be an older fan base.
Game. God.
Younger kids like Bendy and the Ink Machine as well too. Which
I know. I'm joking.
No. I know. I'm just saying, like, in terms of like what I've observed.
Aegislash. In this defensive stance, Aegislash uses its steel body and a force field, the special power to reduce the damage of
There's
any
nothing wrong
attack.
with being older and liking, games are sometimes
I'm
have a higher fan base of kids, like Pokemon does.
I'm jokingly making fun of it.
No, yeah. Like, I still love Pokemon. Pokemon is made in mind with kids. I still think it's a great game. Like, you can do both.
Blue, you can do horror with jump scares. It's just, it seems like the lowest common denominator of it. But obviously it works because he made a fuck ton of money and book deals and all this other stuff because of it. I'm not hating on him. I don't personally think it's for me. That's all. Can't do it on any jump chart. Yeah. Aegislash. What are we going to name him? We're going to name him... Let's name him...
But yeah, like Blue Up was saying, like, lore stuff is super fun to speculate, and that's why I like those videos. It's great. I love speculating on lore. I like watching Star Wars lore videos. That stuff is fun. But it's annoying when a fan base does get...
Name of Shieldboard. Lord Stabby.
Gets aggressive about that stuff when it doesn't hit their canon. And also, it's like, at the end of the day, like you said, the true canon is what the writer or the developer says. Like, you got to deal with it. Regardless of how you think they should have gone, it's their decision. It's their story.
Yeah.
And not to use the, like, well, write your own story. It's like, but kind of, yeah, like, if you want a particular canon, write a fanfic if you want.
I don't like doing the, well, why don't you do it? It's
No,
like, that's not my lane.
I don't
That's
wanna- I
fucking
don't wanna say
why.
not
You
your
can be
lane,
critical
yeah.
of something
No,
and
you
be
can be
like, well, I
critical.
didn't do it.
No, you can be like, I didn't like the direction they took in that story, but you can't argue whether it's canon or not. It's like, no, it's fucking canon.
Yeah.
He said it was canon, therefore, or she said it was canon, or they said it was canon, therefore it's canon.
Lord Stabby. Hey there, I found a bit of a rare item here in the wild area. You want it? Only 100. Sure.
You know, you're more than welcome to be like, no, I didn't like it.
No,
I don't think that was like
and
a
a lot
good
of
way to
these
go.
I'm punching up on, obviously. Like they've had immense critical success. Like, who am I to fucking say like, oh, I don't like it? It's like, okay, you don't like it, but a lot of people do, and a lot of people do.
Trevor's saying,
So-
I think FNAF works because FNAF is a low PG-13. If this was Resident Evil, then it would be way too fair. It's the same reason why Goosebumps
exactly.
does super well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's takes what Goosebumps did and
It's
just
no
takes it
blood.
to Chuck E. Cheese.
Right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
No blood, but it does have very morbid things. Whoa! Holy shit! Oh my god! What is going on the fucking screen? How does the Switch even render all this?
Well, it plays Breath of the Wild, so.
No, I'm joking. Let's go ahead and use the wishing piece in here. Only because I was slamming through and I didn't realize I was doing it until I did it.
And I mean, there's always more.
It's a Linus.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, there's always more reasons for why people get so upset about, their own headcanon being messed with. Like, it's their own personal lives and stuff like that.
What would be good against Linus? He's water
It kind
rock.
of bleeds into it. Not like, if there's something wrong in their personal life, maybe they're just overreacting because of some situation or whatnot. Or maybe they're young and they don't know how to enter that conversation with.
I'm thinking Hootenanny.
Yeah, go for it.
Chat, Hootenanny? No, I agree with you. Grass, I think. Okay, do we have any grass? I mean, Surfetched has Leaf Blade.
Yeah, you could use
We do Leaf Blade. No, that's good. That's a double
go for
effectiveness, right? We'll do that. Grass would work. Okay, cool.
I can't get hyped for it, Trevor, with the new Smash thing because I don't know who's going to be in it.
What
for Smash Brothers DLC pack.
What are you talking about?
He said, "Are you excited for the new DLC pack for Super Smash Brothers?" Like, I'm glad
there's another one?
They're doing a second season. So
Okay,
I'm
so there
glad-
was 4 in the first one, right?
There was 4 in the first one. Now they're doing 5, I think, or 6, something like that.
I was not aware of any of that.
It's not that I want them to do more characters. I want them to keep adding to Smash Brothers. But until I know at least one character who's going to be in it, I can't be excited about it.
Now, how you get excited about something that
You don't know about. And they kind of botched the end of it with, no offense, I get if people like Three Houses.
Yeah,
and that's
get it.
great.
Fire
but
Emblem,
but that was the wrong choice, I feel like, to end on.
Well, it seems like Blue and Bennett both agree with you about as soon as fighters are announced, they'll take a closer look. But until then, it's hard to be.
I still want my boy Gino in it. Like, I'm glad I bought the first pass because I really was happy to get Banjo finally. I liked having Terry Bogard in there. I think that's really cool. But I don't play Smash that often, so unless there's a character I really, really want, I don't want to pay for it. I want them to keep making characters. I would love them to have 5 seasons of Smash Brothers characters. I would love for that roster to get over 100 or something crazy like that.
It'd be hard. Wow, I did less damage than that Electro Ball did.
Funky Kong would be a cool costume. I wish Smash Brothers would do that as well. Bennett, I wish Smash Brothers would do more alternate costumes for characters.
What is
instead of
LLL?
LLL? I really want
Funky Kong and LLL. Luscious
LLL.
Lucy.
Long Leg Lenny.
I don't know
who
what
that is.
Is Long Leg Lenny a character in Donkey Kong, or what is that?
But yeah, the first one was great. Like, I thought Joker was cool. I've never played Persona, but I got hyped when I saw. I was like, that's a cool entry. Like, hell yeah.
Oof.
I saw a hero. I got excited. I love Toriyama. It's the closest I'm going to get to Chrono in a Smash game. And then you have, you know, Banjo and Terry. It's just Byleth was a bit of a letdown because, well, a lot of people are happy about it. A lot of people are like, that's the one? That's the DLC? All right, fine.
I'm pretty ignorant to a lot of... I'm going to try Max Knuckle because Max Overgrowth didn't do too much. Although, wait, isn't the field now grass? So user turns the grass into... That might be better actually now. I'm ignorant to the whole fact of...
No Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron's a poor man's Dexter. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, unoriginal name, username.
I'm unaware of... Whoa! The Fire Emblem stuff. But all I see is on Fire Emblem is, this is my OC, but it has to have blue hair. This is my OC, but it has to have this. And it's just, they all seem derivative of each other. And that's probably incorrect because Fire Emblem is a lot of characters. So how do you make them unique, each of them?
There's a lot of characters. The thing about most of the Fire Emblem characters they've chosen for Smash is they don't have a ton of personality because... because they're your main characters. So for the most part, like a lot of them, like Chrom has personality because he's not the character you play as, whereas Robin is your character, so silent protagonist. A lot of them are silent protagonists, and they're all mostly sword characters, and a lot of them play very similarly. Ike plays different compared to Marth and Roy, but Marth and Roy aren't that dissimilar.
I'm so outside of the gaming sphere of it. All I see is
Byleth's gameplay looks really cool.
Character with sword.
Yeah.
Cool.
Byleth's character's like character concept, like how it plays, looks freaking rad. I haven't tried it yet, even though I have it. But if that character had been a Monster Hunter from Monster Hunter, people would have lost their shit.
I really think Monster Hunter would have been the one that destroyed the
I would have been
Smash
super
sphere.
excited. I was like, oh hell yeah, or Dante, or just not another Fire Emblem character. And it's not Sakurai's fault. I'm not mad at him. Like, Nintendo chose, and I get it. They just released a Fire Emblem game. Here's another, but it's like, God, we have so much representation from one franchise. And when people argue, well, what about Mario? Mario's different. Mario has more variety amongst its cast. Everything in Mario, like, if they put Shy Guy in there, I would have been more excited.
That'd have been tight.
Or King Boo. It's like, there's variety amongst the characters of Mario.
I think I already have this guy.
Mario and Luigi are like the only ones that play kind of similar. That's really
what
it.
about Fox and
Mario
Wolf
is flagship. Wolf and Fox, yeah, but they're from like previous games. Falco and Fox play very similar, but there's only 3 characters from Star Fox in there. The argument for people when they make the Fire Emblem one versus Mario is like, well, there's 11 Marios and there's only 8 Fire Emblems. Like,
there's 11 Marios?
Ooh, Umbreon.
There's 11 Marios?
There's like 11 Mario characters.
Oh, whoa.
So you have like Mario,
That's their fucking flagship thing.
Yeah, you have Mario, Dr. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, Koopa Kids. Who else?
Are the Koopa Kids not just
Piranha
costumes?
Plant. Yeah, it's one character though. Like Baby Bowser is like the character, and they all like different costumes over the alternates. Which I wish they would do more of that. I wish there was like a Donkey Kong, Funky Kong costume. I wish they would stop doing as much of the Mii costumes, which they're just really porting from the Wii U, so whatever. I wish they would do more costumes because that'd be freaking rad. That'd be a
Cuphead
cool way.
was a costume, right?
Cuphead is a costume, but what I mean is like they have Simon Belmont, but they also have an alternate costume for Richter Belmont. So I wish they would do more of that for like certain characters. Where it's like they have the same moves. We're not going to make a clone character, but we're going to give you like they have Peach and Daisy as alternate costumes and stuff like that. I wish they would do more of that where characters like, you know, they're already similar. They're from that franchise. Give us an alternate version of that.
I get that, yeah. Well, that makes sense.
Because there's a lot of possibilities for that stuff.
I think it'd be cool, because then they can reuse some of the rigging for the most part for the character models and everything, right?
They can use all the same animations and stuff. It just gives people an alternate costume, just like they do for Street Fighter, like where they have alternate costumes and make their characters look like different characters. And a lot of the Smash community wants to see that. I hope that they pursue that, even if it does cost money. It's like, that would be rad. That way they can add more, they can add some characters, kind of like they've done for, like in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, they added a costume for Mega Man X and just put it over Zero.
Oof, that was not as much damage.
In a way, you got X in that game, and you got Zero. So it's like a cool compromise where it's like, okay, we don't have the money to do full-on development, but Zero and Mega Man are so close, we can just do an alternate costume, and then you have your Mega Man X costume.
It makes sense, yeah. Why create another whole new character, take up a production time, if you could just costume it out?
Yeah.
And they essentially act the same. You could even change their like little blast beams or whatever if they change color or something. Ow, my ears.
Like, Robin plays very different from other Fire Emblem. Like, they probably have like 5 different types of characters out of the 8 of the Fire Emblem ones, but it's just most people are tired of sword characters.
Hey, Darkstar.
Hey, Darkstar.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. It's just, what do we want? Another anime sword boy or girl or, you know?
But you know what's funny about that is people, like, if Chrono had been announced, people would have lost their shit. If it was Dante, people would have lost their shit.
Yes.
So...
But it's literally, it's the fandom thing.
It's literally about, like, a franchise has had so much representation in this game already. People were really hoping that another gaming iconic franchise was going to be featured in the Smash Brothers cast.
I get that.
So I hope they do that. I hope that... Now that Nintendo...
I
hope Nintendo saw what people said about the Fire Emblem gun. Like,
you got it, Val.
We need to kind of, at least with the first DLC one, like, we need to hit it out of the park and show them, like, it's not just going to be more of this, because honestly, that's what people want at this point. They want older characters. They want franchises that haven't been represented. They want stuff that's going... I would love it. I wish, even as new as Cuphead is, I wish it'd been, like, a full-on character. That would have been fucking rad.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Send to a box. They probably did it because it was Microsoft backed.
Yeah.
Send to a box.
But that's like the biggest name treasure. Like, you list like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Piranha Plant, Daisy, Bowser Jr., Dr. Mario, Wario, and Yoshi. Like, they all play so differently compared to a lot of the Fire Emblem characters.
Does Dr. Mario and stuff play differently?
Dr. Mario, not so much.
Holy
but
crap.
like, for the most part, like, Dr. Mario and Mario are clones, but that's from the Melee days when they was like, they did an alternate costume, but they really just changed some of his values up, so certain attacks do a little bit more and some attacks do a little bit less.
Okay. Whoa. I think I have everything in here.
In terms of indie character, I feel like the only indie character that has enough weight to make it in would be like Shovel Knight.
Yeah. Well, Shovel Knight's
he's already in Smash too.
Yeah, he's a trophy, right?
Yeah, he's an assist trophy.
Do they have assist trophies also be characters?
They haven't done it. I think they did it once. They don't do it that often, but I don't think they would stop themselves from doing it. I think if they really wanted to, and they really wanted to add that as a character, they would. I don't know what indie character they would add, honestly. Like, they already added the Sans costume, so they're not going to add Undertale, because despite what the Undertale fan base thinks, I don't, like, they're just not going to add that character to Smash. I don't think so. And if it's not going to be Undertale, and they've already added Shovel Knight, I would love to see Hollow Knight make it in as an assist trophy. I think that'd be rad.
I think it'd be fucking awesome.
I think Hornet or whatever as an assist trophy would be fun as hell.
I do too. I think Hornet, assist trophy, the Hollow Knight, not the Hollow Knight, but Ghost, if you want to call him that. Whatever nicknames you want to put out there for him.
Well, Sans is already in the game, and so is Cuphead Darkstar.
So that's not allowed anymore.
I'd say Sans and Cuphead are kind of covered. Like, I wish they weren't Mii Gunners, but at the same time, Mii Gunner is really accurate to what the Cuphead characters pretty much are.
Yeah.
Dead Cells would be pretty cool. Hat Kid, I like Hat Kid, but I don't know. It didn't leave as big of an impression on me. The Knight, I'm guessing the Knight from Shovel Knight?
No,
like,
Shovel Knight.
So
the Knight is probably Hollow Knight.
Oh, okay.
They call him Ghost. They call him
Bad Guy would actually be something that could definitely make it in, because it's a fighting game character. Guilty Gear is a long-running franchise.
His name is Soul Bad Guy?
It's called Soul Bad Guy, yeah. It's a fucking stupid name, but man, those games are fun.
Sans.
Let's see.
People call him Sans, people call him Sans. But yes, it's Sans because of the font.
Screw everybody, it's Sans.
Ultra Ball!
Come at me, Undertale fan base.
Oh, they already
actually don't.
They already do.
I think Soul Bad Guy would be rad as hell.
There we go.
I'm probably trash at Guilty Gear. I've only played it a couple times. Sans, like
they're both. Sans and
or
Sans.
Sans?
It's pronounced both.
Okay.
Officially, I think it's the font's name is Sans.
Who knows?
What are we naming this pretty lady?
John Ward getting into Smash. Who's John Ward?
Hatterene data will be added to the Pokedex. It emits psychic power
Can we
strong
call
enough
you Saham now? No.
to cause headaches as a deterrent to the approach of others. Because they definitely want to approach her. Would you like to give Hatterene a nickname? Yes, I would.
So I say Sands because I think of like sand as in sand. Like, so I'm like, all right, I chop off the D, so. But you do it with Sands. I don't see the difference. I don't see the phonetical.
San?
Sans, Sands, but there's no H there. It's like.
No, that's a pronunciation.
Yeah.
Sand.
Sand.
Yeah, you switched it.
Sand. I don't see it.
Hatterene, we will nickname unless anyone has any other way that they want to nickname them.
Yeah, I would love a representation from Guilty Gear, though. I feel like that's the one. Guilty Gear or Tekken would be a cool thing. And yeah, I know Heihachi is in there as like a trophy or something like that. But I think it'd be cool to have franchise representation. Like have every big fighting game franchise in that game would be
there we go.
Boss as hell.
In honor of Sans and Sands, we'll name her Hourglass. Where do you want to send Hourglass? Send her to a box.
You think I'm messing with you, but you'll never actually know. Is it Behemoth or Bahamut?
Pretty sure the correct pronunciation of Sam is Dork.
Maybe.
Val. I agree. Oh, right on. Rhyhorn, right on.
I prefer dweeb or geek.
Dweep?
Preferably geek, mostly band geek or art geek, but sure, dork is alright as well.
We need to revive Zozo. Zozo! Let's revive you. There we go. And we'll just use regular potions just to get you up.
But yeah,
I'm
not really too sure. I really want Geno. I've been such a huge... Ever since he's been like rumored way back when Melee came out, which I played constantly as a kid.
Honestly, Geno could have worked as a Mii Gunner.
He is a Mii Gunner. There's a costume there. But I want to see...
But I mean, like, because the fact that they didn't leads me to believe that there's still the opportunity.
His costume is in the current one, but it was
is he?
It was made for Wii U. But it doesn't really look that great. Like, it looks all right. But I would love it to actually have Geno in there, which they'd have to work with. They'd have to work with Square to make that happen.
If I could have a pet frog, would I? Nope. I'm all done with amphibians and reptiles. I used to have a snake. I used to have a Brazilian rainbow boa.
Am I bad at pronunciations, or am I not?
Yes.
No, I'm fine. I'm good at pronunciations. Ask my kids.
Right on!
I'm 85% correct, 99% of the time.
Sandstorm is raging.
I would love to see Isaac. He's an assist trophy, so that at least makes me happy. I was a big fan of Golden Sun as well, Jack. Fighting of Isaac would be fun as an assist trophy.
Which one was Golden Sun? Is that the one where if your character dies, it's permadeath?
No. Oh. That's Fire Emblem.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Golden Sun was the one where it had like the little creatures. It was on the Game Boy Advanced, but you would collect them throughout your journey and you use them to get more powerful. I'll pull it up.
Can't think of what that is.
I don't know how to describe it to you. I have the Golden Sun games.
Don't kill him! Don't kill him!
My Game Boy.
Not very effective.
It was a short-lived RPG series.
B10.
There's only 3 games in it. 2 for the Game Boy Advanced, and then 1 for the 3DS. So Golden Sun.
Yeah, I never played it. I've seen it.
It was a good RPG.
Yeah.
Had a cool combat system. You were able to get like basically little Pokemon characters that there was 4 elemental types.
Uh-huh.
And depending on like which ones you equipped your characters with, there was a total of like 8 of each element. And each character could equip 8. So by the end of the game, you could start mixing and swapping. Like say Isaac would have a couple of earth, a couple of wind, and like 1 water, and it would change his entire magic list.
Oh shit.
So like he would get different abilities based on what he had.
That's pretty tight.
Now, the best way to usually do it and maximize it was like give their elemental type, give them all 8 because it allows them to unlock mega powerful versions. But there's also different combinations you could do that would, unlock different combinations of spells and magic.
I don't think I 100% understand what you're getting at, but that sounds pretty cool the way that it adds the variety.
Yeah, it gave you stuff.
Right on. Rhydon doesn't get a nickname from us unless you guys want him to.
I might have minor dyslexia. I don't know.
We've mentioned it a couple times.
I've mentioned it a couple times.
It begins walking on its hind legs after evolution. It can punch holes through boulders with its horn. I know if anyone has caught on, Mike never reads anything on screen when I'm playing with Mike. It's because Mike doesn't like reading aloud. He has a hard time with it too. Me as well, and Sam as well. But
also
Mike has a substantial problem with reading aloud in a flowing manner.
Well, also you take it as well, like when actors read stuff, they have takes. We don't get takes. We do it live.
Let's do it live!
And there's very few people that can do it live and read off a prompter and do it extremely well. And even then, I wonder how much they're actually changing.
I don't know. Yeah, because we don't see the prompter.
We don't see the prompter, so how do you know that the news person isn't just flubbing something? They're just like, we're just going with it. I know there's outtakes, but regardless.
You know who really had a bad time with their outtakes? And even the animation showed it. Toy Story. Man, they really flubbed it up.
They really did.
I don't understand how they flubbed it up and had the models really acting out those lines. That's crazy.
I think Toy Story 2 was the first time that I realized there was blooper takes. And
really?
Yeah. Toy Story 2
was that the first one? Did the first one have blooper takes?
No, it was Toy Story 2 where they had it. Because that was in the ending credits where they like decided to do it as a bit. And they had it like in a little screen and like animated their
Well, you mean
outtakes.
animated Woody really didn't get it wrong?
No, he didn't get it wrong.
No, my whole life. It's a lie.
But yeah, I think that was the first time I knew that they had done it. Because like Toy Story 2 came out what?
I have no idea, man.
1999, I think, because Toy Story 1 was 95 or 96.
The hell?
And we were 7 when that first came out. Because I think it was the same year that Lion King came out, was Toy Story. And then Toy Story 2 was only a few years after that.
Simba. Bambi. Good old Castapool. Casvandapool?
Yeah, reading aloud is harder than reading from your head.
Giant.
I don't mind if people poke
Hatterene?
fun. It's like, yeah, we're reading and we're going to fluff things up.
You've said it too.
Yeah.
Don't invite others. Switch Pokemon. Psychic and Fairy. Ooh, what am I going to use against Psychic and Fairy?
Yeah,
Psychic and
cool
Fairy.
so far. We've recorded 10 episodes, I think, so far.
We've recorded 14.
We recorded 14 already?
Yep.
Okay.
I have them ready to render.
Yeah.
We had to batch render that. We had to batch record it because it's such a long game. We have to get it through. I'm just looking up the list. Would Dark be... I always forget. Dark, Fairy, and Psychic, how do they interact with each other? I'm looking at the list right now. Dark, 2 times against Psychic, half against Fairy. I'm just going to do Pimp. If I lose it, I lose it.
But yeah, I'm not sure who they're going to add for Smash. I'm excited, though. Like, once they tell me at least one of the characters, I'll be like, all right, I might be down for this. But Byleth definitely left me on a low note where I'm like, I don't know what they're going to do now. Because if it's just going to be more Animal Crossing characters and shit like the games they're going to be releasing, I'm not down for that $25. But if it's going to be more third-party characters, hell yeah, sign me up.
I think we get a good idea off of the first one, probably.
Yeah.
You know, the first one's probably going to be big so they can sell it.
If it's like a Monster Hunters, like I'd be like, hell yeah, sign me up. I'm down. Because they got 90% of the DLC pack right. And even in terms of gameplay, they got 100% right. All the characters play really cool.
Why is everybody freaking out? Why is everybody freaking out?
I think that is Gardevoir. Oh no.
I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
Oh, because of the porn. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I know. I got that. I thought there was something else. Like we weren't seeing, and maybe it was a shiny or something like that.
God, what was it I saw earlier today? Oh, it was like that Harley Quinn cartoon, and they were making like a vor joke. I'm just like, God, this show just seems terrible.
Yeah.
People keep trying to tell me it's good,
so
but I'm like,
edgy for Ed's sake.
People keep trying to tell me it's good. I'm like, I don't really want any part of it.
I haven't seen it.
I'm not a big fan of when animation tries to be edgy. They're like, we can curse now. Let's curse all the time. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go watch something else.
Meow. Gardevoir is huge.
I had my friend Brian tell me it was really funny, and I usually like a lot of the same stuff he has, but I'm gonna have to pass. Like DC just hasn't been doing it in terms of cartoons like the last.
Oh no!
Last decade, they've just kind of like some of
That
their stuff
sucks.
is okay. Like Gotham Gaslight or Gaslight by Gotham or something like that was really good. Because they changed up the art style and the animation was way more fluid. But I haven't been a fan of the stiffness that they've had for a lot of the art direction in the last, since they've done the new 52 stuff. And I like Phil Barossa as a character designer. I think his designs are great, but because of their budget, a lot of their animation looks stiff, and they've also gotten the points like, oh, we can show blood and we can curse now? Hell yeah, let's get edgier. I'm like,
Just gonna have to go for it.
all right.
Hey man, sometimes they just want to wean some stuff out of their system.
Sometimes they do. It's just the stuff they were creating before that, when they had the restrictions, was better. Like the storytelling was much tighter, but I think also part of that is just the writers are gone.
It's
like,
the writing, yeah. That's all.
Joy
Honestly,
McDuffie
all
passed,
it is.
It probably is. Like Joy McDuffie passed
damn
away,
it.
and ever since like he passed away, like most of the writing stuff has kind of gone downhill at DC. Like James Tucker is good, but I don't know. I haven't been a huge fan of like some of his takes so far, and I like the stuff he did on Justice League, so I don't know, it ebbs and flows. Maybe the Mortal Kombat thing will be good. That's the place where it's like, yeah, you need to be edgy for that. It's fucking Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, there's certain things where it's required.
Gardevoir's design is supposed to be a knight.
What?
Really?
A knight?
Looks nothing like a knight. Looks like someone that just got skewered in the back with a knife.
I could see a nightie, like a nighttime dress type deal to sleep in.
The hair is a helmet.
What? What? Really? That went over my head. Oh!
It just
Nice.
looks like hair to me. Like I can
Throw a
kind of
Pokeball
see
now.
what maybe they did, but
We need
I
to
don't
catch.
know.
We need to catch Giant Mommy.
that's like saying that Dragonfly Pokemon's a dragon. I still refuse that. I know the guy that designed it really likes Flygon. I don't like Flygon's design that much.
Taste my ball. Which one's Flygon? The little mosquito dude?
Flygon's like the big green dragon mosquito dragon thing. Looks like a dragon.
Oh, whoa! I have seen that one. Yeah.
It's okay. I don't love it as much as the main lead character designer like says he loves it.
That's
I'm
the
like,
one with the green and white as
Green,
its
red,
colors,
and
right?
white,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
I like
alright.
that one.
I don't hate it. It's not Stuffle.
Goddamn Stuffle.
Stuffle's fucking tragic.
Very psychic. It has the power to predict the future. Its power peaks when it is protecting its trainer. Name it Rule 34. I'll try.
Go for it.
Rule?
You should be able to do it.
Well, we'll see how much Pokemon's caught on.
I
It caught it!
was about to say they're not that clever.
Off to the box so I can play with you later. I need to heal up. Pokemon. Pimp needs to get healed. Let's just use up the rest of these potions.
Yeah.
I mean, got them, right? We got past the sensors. Jack, sensors spelled the other way. It starts with a
With
C.
Yeah. Those sensors are like gas sensors.
to read stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay, bud. I misspell things all the time.
English be hard.
English really be hard.
So there's a ditto that pops here. We found a balm mushroom. I said balm, not bam.
Do you have that big old Titan guy?
So I do. I think I have the small version and the big one. Oh.
God, I think there's enough.
Maybe he
moles.
spawns randomly in the grass. Maybe you just don't see him. I'll try him. Pretty sure I have him though. Go lurk. What is it? Do I got it? Uh-huh. I got it.
You got it.
I don't need him. We can run away. Got away safely.
But yeah, Nier's pretty cool. We've shot 14.
God damn it!
We'll do more later this week. But yeah. Hopefully you guys, I know people have said that there's multiple endings. You have to beat it multiple times to get all of it. If you guys support it and like shout it out and share it and make sure people are watching it, like I'll we'll play it for as long as you guys are watching it.
Ditto!
There we go. But I mean, if it drops by the time we get to the first ending, it's like we're gonna have to move on to something else.
No, we can go spend another 20 hours to get the ending for the 2 people watching.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna try and catch this bastard.
You guys know, most of you guys that are here understand like our thought process when it comes to it.
Quick
This
battle.
is the one to use Master Ball on. There's Master Race.
A single ditto.
Oh, I didn't even see Bennett's comment.
I win.
What's Tuesday, Val? Oh, right, there's the patch.
Final Fantasy 14.
For 14. Yeah, my friend is really excited though. There's a shark minion and a shark mount coming to the game.
Ditto! It
It's
can
only taken him-
reconstitute its entire cellular structure to change into what it sees, but it returns to normal when it relaxes. Awesome. Anybody have?
Well, are we following our rule? You know,
I'm following my rule. I won't rename it, but we're
but
on
if they have a
stream,
couch-
so if
that's
anyone
true, if
wants
they
a
have
different
couch
name, I mean, they got a second.
Name it Oat, or like O, like backwards. What would it be?
The
Otid?
sexiest Mon.
Otid? Not
Oh,
Ditto,
God.
Otid. GG copycats.
We'll do it. We're gonna honor it. G. C.
But yeah,
P.
my buddy's super
Y,
happy because they're adding
C,
fishing,
A,
a bunch of new fishing stuff,
T. S.
and they're adding a shark mount and a shark minion. And his character name is based off a shark, so he is hyped as hell. He's like, "It's my patch!"
Oh yeah. Yeah. Place an item. Wait, what? Quick powder. I'll send the Pokemon to a box as
He's only been
is.
waiting since 1.0 for this to happen. He played in the original game too. He played that shitty version of Final Fantasy 14 for a while.
Guys, do we need more than one Ditto?
No, you don't. Unless you want to mate a bunch of ones.
I think that's the whole point of Ditto, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
other
we just
than
need one.
doing that.
It's only one at a time, right? In the
Um,
mating thing?
Yeah, I think so. So you don't really need more.
Better IVs Ditto. Yeah, but I'm not trying to do the whole IV fucking lurking thing where it's like, oh god, I need to go hunt down a shiny Ditto with an IV that's high enough for me to Gyarados!
There you go. My boy.
Why aren't you red?
But yeah, I think.
What am I doing on water? Jesus, butane!
Well, technically,
Literally.
you're standing on the stream, I guess. It's not fully deep water, but as my brother put the other day, water Pokemon are stupid.
Oh yeah, I
With,
guess
like,
we're
this
standing on
animation
like real
stuff.
thin.
Yeah, real thin stuff. Yeah.
I get you. We'll just do Pyro Ball. Butane's gonna get wrecked, but I mean, like, he's what I had out, so I'll just use him until it's time. Boom!
But yeah, 14's patch will be cool. I'm excited to see where the story keeps going. Fishing, the big fishing stuff
Bitch,
seems
did you just
cool.
not use a water move on me? What a dumb Gyarados. This IV's got to be super low.
But yeah, I read the patch notes the other day. Everything seems pretty lit. I'm excited to see more stuff from it. I pretty much don't log into 14 just once a day, do a PvP match,
Don't kill
and
him.
then ball
Oh, no.
out. New gear looks cool too.
Oh, Butane's confused. Oh, no, it still worked. Nice.
But they're adding versatile lures. You might not even need that.
Val's been grinding. Oh,
Oh,
God!
you've been
Jesus
grinding
Christ!
them out?
Butane, look out! Oh, that's not a dead.
No
Pretty
more,
good, though.
No more fishing for me. I finished that quest. In my mind, fishing is done. I'll check out ocean fishing because it's a reminiscent of Final Fantasy 11.
You should look into some real big fish.
Nah. I'll
What?
do that later.
Works especially when catching Pokemon that live underwater. Does Gyarados live underwater? He's always floating over it. Huh. Oh, you son of a bitch! Hydro Pump. Oh, God. Oh, God. Butane!
Bye-bye.
He's still alive, I think. Yep.
Barely.
It's okay. Buffeted dead.
I was right.
You weren't right.
I mean, he still
You can't say you were right when it's the fucking...
You're gonna have to throw someone out and then quickly catch him, I think. You should be able to get it, though.
Says so.
Yeah. Pokeball will always go first, but you should be able to catch it before it gets killed
Let's
by...
just... So this is the highest level.
Oh, yeah, that too.
So that's all I was just
I just hope it
hoping
doesn't
for.
take damage from the snowstorm.
Dead ball. Oh, that sandstorm?
Yeah, I think an Ultra Ball would actually be better for this guy, but...
What's his live underwater? I was just assuming might as well use a thematic one if
maybe
it's a
the
thematic
thematic
Pokemon.
ones are better now. I just remember in Gold and Silver they weren't programmed right, so they didn't... most of them were just garbage. So my experience with them is usually like, forget it, I'm just gonna use an Ultra Ball.
The Pokeball looks cool, though.
No, I do. I think the Pokeballs do look rad, and I like that there's different styles for them.
Gyarados' data will be added to the Pokedex. So I know what Gyarados is, but if you guys want to name him, you're more than welcome to. It has an extremely aggressive nature. The Hyper Beam it shoots from its mouth totally incinerates all targets. Except for Butane, then it takes, I guess, 2.
Yeah. Zozo Jesus Dog?
Yep.
Yes, confirmed.
Jesus Dog. Let's give it a nickname. Do one of you guys want to do it? I have to use the restroom really bad. Do you want to name it?
I had to, too. I was about to leave, but
God
yeah,
dang
sure,
it.
I'll name
We'll
it.
We'll take turns. No,
All
no,
right.
no, don't nickname it unless somebody else wants to name it.
You guys let me know. Are you guys going to name it something?
Body time! Ow, my knee!
I'm waiting on you guys. Quillfish? All right, Quillfish. Okay, Q. Oop. This is the first time I've actually used my own Pro Controller. I bought it, and I've just let Chris use it the entire time for Breath of the Wild. It's the first time I'm actually even holding it. I think I got that right. Quillfish. Hey, there we go. Okie dokie. Where do you want to send Quillfish? Send it to the box. Into the box you go. What button? There we go. Pokemon. I think if I push Y, I can. Nope, not that. X? No. Play. There we go. There's Restore. Let's go ahead and use. Let's just. Oh no, he's really dead. Let's use a Revive. Oh wow, that did half his health. That's crazy. Let's do a Hyper Potion. That's good enough. Well, I should use it more, but I like playing my Switch in portable mode. I almost never play it on my screen, so I never really use my Pro Controller. I've always been a big portable gamer. I loved playing my Game Boy back in the day, mostly because I could hang out with my family while I was playing video games. So the Switch is kind of like the ultimate Game Boy for me. Where should I go next? Is there another Pokemon we haven't caught that's in this lake? We caught that Manarite. Ooh, Sea King! Hey, bitch! You encountered a wild Sea King. The dumbest looking Pokemon from Red and Blue. Alright, let's see. Level 60. No. Is he gonna kill it with that? Probably will. He's level 80. I'm gonna throw out Zozo. Swap. Yeah, how it's just a goldfish. I do love that it is just a goldfish with a horn. It's a unicorn fish. It's a gold unicorn fish. Horn drill.
A goldicorn?
A goldicorn, as Chris might say.
Ugh, might say.
It's getting buffeted by the sandstorm.
You're getting buffeted by the sandstorm.
Fights. Do a nuzzle. That should be enough to just get its HP down.
It's really bad when you get buffeted by the sandstorm.
We'll probably need to use a PP restore on Zozo.
I just used a PP restore.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that too. I had a cup of coffee and a other beverage. Some kind of meal or something like that. I can't remember what I had.
So what did we name it? Quillfish? Is that what I heard?
We named that one Quillfish, and then I saw the Sea King, so I ran into that. This should be enough, and then we'll give a dive ball, and then I'll pass off the controller.
Nice.
Oh, please
Nice,
don't
nice,
die
nice.
by the sandstorm.
It won't. It'll take 3 turns.
Waterfall.
It'll take 3 turns
That's
to die.
lit. Or that's
Do you need to use
wet.
the
I
restroom?
mean, yeah. I'll use it in a second.
I get it.
I want to catch this Pokemon now that I got him.
You catch it. Sam's like, I paid for the game. I want to play it. No,
I haven't
that's
touched
legit.
this game in a long time. Bag.
Oh, you gotta
no,
use
that's
X. Use X. Don't use my Master Ball, please.
Use the dive ball.
I'm saving the Master Ball for
Down
whatever the DLC's thing is gonna be.
Oh yeah,
And
use
we'll
it on,
still
like, your
try
favorite
not
bird.
to use it there, but I figured most people are not going to have their Master Balls by that time.
Probably
so-
not. Most people end up using the Master Ball on the other Pokemon.
Legendary Pokemon.
Ooh.
Oh! Want me to name it for you while you use the restroom?
Yeah, go for it. Before I go to use the restroom,
Jack, were you going for the most moist? In autumn, its body becomes more fatty and preparing to propose to a
Oh,
mate.
yeah, the
It
list of
takes on
Pokemon
beautiful
stuff.
colors.
No, yeah, I think we're just having fun, like catching Pokemon that we haven't done. Sam is a dweeb.
Yep.
Okay.
Sam. She went with your terminology.
That is true.
Is a...
Well, you know what you guys have to do for the next one, then.
No, they already got me.
Did they do you? Oh,
Yeah.
You guys got to get Mike in here, then. He likes Pokemon, too.
Mike actually does. I just can't ever get him to come over and stream.
Yeah.
Send it to a box.
All right, I'll be right back.
It's the most. Don't even know what that means, but I know it's true. Okay. Nope, I already... That's what I had just asked. All right, where did Sam leave me off? We were gonna hit a... We're gonna hit like a iceberg or something like that. That's what they're called. Icebergs. Like the lettuce. Dens go now. Which dens? I mean, I already used all these dens. Doesn't seem to be anything in the den. Any? I mean, I've already pounded. I went to Pound Town on these dens already. I don't think there's any other ones that... Oh, okay. Can't take it off the ledge. Take it off any sweet jumps? Nope. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Any purple dens? I don't know what the fuck a purple den is. Did Sam take me back off on the island? I see two lasers coming up into the sky. I'll go over there. Oh, God. Sea King. Sea King. They glow purple. Okay, but in a sandstorm, it's a little hard to see. And they are dense. Wow, Bennett. You really nailed that one. Got away safely. It's okay, Val. Sam doesn't understand. There we go. We got some red ones. I don't see any perps. I don't see any perps. All I see is reds. We can go for the reds, though, in the meantime. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's that dirty bunny. Dirty bunny. Leave me alone, dirty bunny. 200 watts. Oh! Get out of the way. We'll go for the red den. What is that? I already have that. Maybe I don't. Ow! Ow! Did anyone else hear that? Hello, bird? Come down. Fight me. Fight me! You heard the pop? Yeah. No, that happens. I don't know why.
Was that my meat?
No, the audio. What the fuck, bird? No, not you!
Corviknight.
Hoot nanny. What is that thing? What is that thing?
That's Dungleby, or the worst second worst Pokemon.
Oh god, I don't think we have it.
Do you have? Oh, it's Torkoal.
Oh, Torkoal.
Torkoal's
I don't think we
the
have a
bait.
Torkoal.
I don't think we do either. We
Torkoal.
might have caught him, but I think we've run into him once.
I think we've seen him.
I don't know
fought
if
him,
we
but
caught him.
we haven't
No,
caught
we
one.
didn't
Yeah.
catch that one.
It's Butane is
I like
reassured by
Torkoal.
my familiar scent. Not very effective. Effective. I don't really want to effective it with butane. Butane's really just out there to get one good hit and then Pokeball it.
You say it's
Bah.
not fun to poke fun at Mike, but we can always show him the stuff. Like, he didn't know about Muck until I showed it to him, and he laughed his ass off when he saw it.
Ooh, what was that? Why did he turn into a clam? What was that? Stupid move.
It's called Cloyster or something like that. It's like a Shelter move, but...
Is Cloyster not its evolved form?
No. But, like, Cloyster had a move, like, Encased Shell or whatever he just used, and, like, they just use that as the animation.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Down
but
B.
I don't know.
I like the sound he made. He's
I kind of like the smoke effect they did, and I kind of don't. Like, it's like they did a line around it, and they did, like, a chowder thing
I
where...
see it. They did the chowder thing.
They did the chowder thing, but it's not... I don't know. It looks out of place for the rest of the effects in the game. It doesn't look bad. It
I
just...
think it looks fine for if you're trying to... God damn you!
Yeah.
For what they're trying to do. Shell smash.
Yeah, I kind of like that animation. Like, he hides in the shell, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense because...
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't understand its attack goes up, but its shell well, I don't...
It's in a shell. Like, I get it. Like, he uses turtle shell, but I wish there was a personal animation for him, but... I get they're trying to make that animation for tons of characters, so they can't, because you can give that move to a character that doesn't have a shell. Pokemon's got an interesting animation system.
Torkoal.
Any names for this one, guys?
Sacrifice defense for attack. I get that, but why is it a shell? Shouldn't it be a defense up?
You would think.
I don't
Maybe
understand.
there's
Why
an
is it the
alternate
opposite
move.
of what you want? Wait, it's straight up fire? That was fire and rock, or fire and ground at least.
No,
Okay.
it's just straight up fire.
It burns coal inside its shell for energy. It blows out black soot if it is endangered. Hey, Achilles. How's it going, dude?
Yo.
Let's see. Would you like to give Torkoal a nickname? Yeah. If you guys don't choose it, I will.
It's coming up.
It's coming out. Torkoal wants the world to know. Got to let it show. It's poking his head out. Doesn't go in the shell. It starts in the shell. What?
Oh, he's saying the animation. So it starts in the shell and then it breaks out.
Oh.
So it's breaking its shell.
Okay. It's sacrificing its defense for. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah.
King theory.
Yep. What are we gonna? Did you know that there's two different turtles? One of them is the one that pulls its head straight in. One of them is the other one that it turns its head to the side
Did not know
and
that.
hides itself in the shell. I did not know that either until I saw a video on it recently.
That makes sense because certain turtles can't do that. So
I'm just gonna. God damn it! Nope. I hit B instead of A. I'm so used to. Well, Torkoal. I saw it recently on a hi Clefairy. Clefairy? Clefairy.
yeah, Clefairy.
I saw its back and I was like, Clefable? Probably not tall enough.
Clefable like double its size.
That noise was Sam gulping down fucking water.
Yes.
What was that noise? That sound? That was Sam.
I tried to keep it away from the mic, but I guess I picked that up.
We got sensitive mics. Oop, you used to follow me. What the hell's that? But it failed. What the hell was that?
I
Okay. Good one.
If it sounded like a squeak, I don't know. Like I accidentally hit the back of the mic. That could have made a squeak.
No, the squeak was your throat.
That's weird. I don't know why I made a squeak.
You got a squeaky swallow.
All right, I'm okay with that.
There's another one. There we go.
At one point for the kid that I tutor, I got to catch a bunch of Pokemon and level up my thing. Because he's like, oh man, I have Shield version. I want to trade you the stuff you don't have. I'm like, kiddo, I'm so far behind in this game.
Yeah, I couldn't trade you anything if I wanted to.
I'm at Nessa.
Everything's gonna kill this bastard. Okay, Ultra Ball. Just try it, I guess. Yee! If it doesn't work, then we'll swap to. Okay, we'll swap to.
So remember, fairy types are just really hard to catch in general.
No, I got you.
This is why like False Swipe is good because
That's
you
what
can
I was
get-
gonna do. Yeah. I'm gonna change to Linus. That's the name I was looking for. Linus, get out here. 69. Nice. Boop, 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 boop.
Man, I don't know how safely endangered and other like comic writers do it as much as they do.
What is safely endangered?
Let me pull it up. It was just like a safely endangered, like where they make comics.
Oh, I haven't heard of him.
That is really good, or they're really good.
False
but
swag.
I'm always impressed by like Shen and other people that do weekly comics.
Shen does one like a couple times a week, I think, right?
I know. I'm impressed because not only can Shen draw well, like Shen is just straight up funny, like constantly. I don't
Shen's
know how
hilarious.
He does it. Yeah.
SHEN for anyone wanting to look
I'm
it
always
up.
impressed by comic artists, like especially like the funny comic artists that can just keep on churning them out.
Sam, did you read the comics that Blue sent you?
I read.
I
I
don't know
tried
what
to
he's
read a
referring to.
couple of them, but I've been super busy, so I haven't had the time because we started doing stuff for all the merch store.
Linus, where are you in love?
Merch store, illustrations, work, family stuff. I've checked out one or two. I favorited. I've looked through a couple of them. Some of the art styles weren't really up my alley, but there were one or two that I
critical.
did favorite.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate the list. I will be going through some of them.
Nice.
That's actually what made me do it. I downloaded webtoons on my thing, and one of the things I favorited
What the
was.
fuck is that, Val? God damn it.
Here, let me pull it up so you can actually read it. So here it is.
No, I can read it.
Oh, okay.
I can read it.
I can't read it from there.
It is said that happiness will come to those who see a gathering of Clefairy dancing under a full moon. That's a straight up Gen 1 Pokemon entry. Not Gen 1, like literally, but I mean,
What
like,
did I
that's what they
do?
did in the anime back in Gen 1.
Like I looked at a couple of them, like you said, Adventures of God, but I just didn't like the art style of it. Like it's probably funny, but there's something, I don't know. It reminded me too much of Family Guy.
Spike.
I favorited Dungeon Minis, Rise from Ashes. I think. Did I do Room of Swords as well? There was like 1 or 2 other ones that you sent me, and I still have to go through the list. I went with ones that like at least intrigued me in terms of art style. Like Rise from Ashes looks pretty good in terms of art direction.
Did I get that right? Spikechunky? Spikechunky! There we go. Bam!
But yeah, the first thing that always attracts me to any type of project or anything, like most people, is just the visuals. And if the art direction is good, that's usually like an easy way for me to get into something. I mean, I still like things like Bob's Burgers and stuff, which Bob's Burgers you'd think totally aesthetically would not be my thing. But the writing is so good and the comedy is just 10 out of 10.
How do we not have the Gothita?
We've just fought it a lot.
Hopefully it doesn't die with the flame
has
charge.
on his team, so we've just
Please
seen it
don't
so
die.
much, you just assume probably that we got it. Yeah. It happens. Bob's Burgers is great. I didn't want to like it at first, but my brother made me sit down and watch it about 2 years ago or something like that.
Bob's writing is top fucking notch.
It is, and that's why he got me to watch it, because he doesn't have the same proclivities that I do when it comes to not watching certain things. He doesn't mind like art style as much as I do. He still has his preferences, but the writing was so good. He's like, you gotta watch this. And he made me sit through it, and I watched 2 episodes. Like, all right, cool, fine, I'll give it a shot. And I've been hooked on it ever since. It's my go-to, like, turn it on for half an hour, then fall asleep to type of deal. Like, that's usually my go-to show. For a while it was Parks and Rec, which is superior to The Office. I don't care what anybody says.
What?
It's just better.
You just don't like The Office.
I don't like the cringe comedy that comes with it.
So that's hard to say then that you're giving it a fair shake.
No, I've watched all of The Office though. I've watched.
I thought you stopped.
No. I watched
season 3.
No. I watched till Steve Carell left, and then I tried to watch.
That's not all of it then.
I tried to watch a little bit after that, but I just didn't really like Andy Dwyer's. I didn't like Andy's character that much.
You can't say you watched all of it if you didn't watch all of it.
I mean, to certain Office fans, that is all of it.
No, it's not. It's literally not all of it.
It's like what, 2 seasons I didn't watch of it or something like that.
2 or 3. That doesn't mean that's still not all of it. That's literally not all of it.
I gave it a shot, but it wasn't. I didn't find it funny after Steve Carell left.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But you can't say you watched all of it.
Okay, I watched the part that matters.
Oh my god.
I watched my headcanon ending, and I don't think The Office is bad, mind you. There's a lot of like uneasy comedy, awkward comedy that I don't like it because it makes me feel awkward, which I get that's why people like it, but I don't like it for that very reason. And Parks and Rec does that for the first season, and then they kind of get away from that and they go into more of the comedy genre that I like.
I'm currently watching BoJack Horseman. Jen keeps wanting to swap to other stuff, and I'm like, no, we'll never finish if we go watch 9 other things. We're currently watching My Hero Academia and BoJack, and we stopped Fire Force for a while just to catch up with other stuff, but... Plus,
I watched a little bit of BoJack. It's pretty good.
We were up to date with... What the fuck is that, Zozo? What the fuck was that?
No, Parks and Rec doesn't have really any cringe comedy. They have cringe comedy Blue Lip in the first season, but honestly, skip season 1, go straight to season 2.
Don't skip any season of anything. Either watch it or don't fucking watch it.
No. See, the difference why Parks and Rec is that the type of comedy they go for in that first season is nothing what the show is like afterwards.
But you can't appreciate certain things unless you get the all of it, the entirety of it.
Yeah, you can go back and watch season 1, but I would say to people that watch season 1 and like, I don't really dig this, it's like the style of that show is completely different in season 2. And season 1 is like 6 episodes. I would say start on season 2, watch it, and then if you like it, then go back and watch season 1, and you're like, okay, there's some context, but there's nothing really like huge story-wise that happens in the first season that you need to know.
You can also watch it with commentary.
Yeah, well, not on Netflix.
Can you not?
I don't think there's commentary for Parks and Rec on Netflix.
Well, no, I was talking about The Office.
The Office? No.
Gothita.
Office maintains its like style of comedy from the very beginning, all the way through the end.
Though they're still only babies, their psychic power stood in their ribbon-like feelers, and sometimes they use that power to fight.
Aubrey Plaza is a cutie.
I love Aubrey Plaza. Let's name Gothita.
Pam's fine from The
Anybody have
Office.
anything for Gothita?
Yeah, I mean, that's most
Well,
Parks and Rec's fan.
If you've seen it, Val,
Valentar.
then you don't need to re-watch the bad stuff. You can watch whatever you want.
But I mean, I was the same way. Like,
I'm
I
saying
try-
in terms of like
yeah, but I tried to
knowing
watch
a
the
thing.
first episode of Parks and Rec. I was like, I don't really dig it. And then my brother's like, skip to season 2, start watching there, then go back to season 1 because the comedy is so different. And I did, and I still appreciate what they did in season 1 because they were trying to find their voice, but the characters are completely different between season 1 and season 2. Like, Leslie is almost a completely different character. She's much more likable past season 2. She's not just a dunce like they did in season 1.
It's almost like they're still trying to figure it out during that
they
time.
were, but-
and that's every fucking season of anything, though.
Not really, though.
What was great from season 1?
SpongeBob.
That is a no. You know, let me finish. That is a live action
I'd say The
comedy
Office.
like The Office or like Parks and Rec or
Think of
like
another comedy. Bob's Burgers. Like, the thing is, Bob's Burgers
live
and like,
action. Remember?
Yeah, whatever. A show's a show. Regardless,
A
like,
show isn't a show. If it's animated, it lives in a different atmosphere.
nah, a show's a show. Writing's what matters. The Office keeps its comedic tone the same, and like it evolves over time, but it's not as dramatic as a shift as what Parks and Rec does between season 1 and season 2. They're almost like different shows. Most shows like The Good Place and other like comedies, they find their comedy, they find what they want to do, and then they go with it from there.
Why would you choose to be bad?
The Good Place is fine. I know you don't like it, but you also don't like the IT crowd, so we have different
I don't
forms
like
of
bad
comedy. We're
things.
like, nah, IT
Ice and
crowd's great.
flying.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Brooklyn Nine-Nine's like another one that's consistent. Community is consistent with its tone. Most shows don't have that major of a tone shift. They usually get canceled before then. Parks and Rec is one of the few live action shows, one of the few shows I found that's like,
Blue,
oh,
you
it's
don't like
completely
food.
different.
You don't get a say. Ice and flying. What is you, butane?
Nah, Chris doesn't like The Good Place. I like it, though.
I
I've
watched
seen-
1.25 seasons, and it only has what, 3?
I watch. They finished their finale. I think they had 5 seasons total.
Really? I thought it was
Yeah.
4
There was
tops.
when you were
Was it
watching
5?
it, they only had 2 seasons available, and then they were releasing.
Oh, okay.
I think they had 4 or 5 tops. I've seen the first 2 seasons, and I liked it.
Oh, Delibird.
But then when they added more, I just haven't got around to watching it.
It's good though, right?
No, I liked it. I liked my first 2 seasons, honestly. You know me. I hop off
Blue,
of
you don't
shows
like food.
relatively fast.
let's
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's
do
great. Like, I really like
Max
Brooklyn
Flair.
Nine-Nine, but I only watched like the first 2 seasons, and then go back to it till like 2 years later when they had released like 3 more or something like that.
But take that ball. Big Robert. When can I get a Dynamax form already of butane? When can I do that? Is that fucking June? Oh shit, Delibird, you got fucked. Take that, you big Del. What are we gonna name this
mean-
big boy?
My theory, Valentar, with the Office is just give me the openings of all the Office. That's usually the best part.
It's protecting from all its attacks. Oh, it has a shield up. Take that. Please don't be me. Nope, it's me.
But
It
I
didn't do
respect
much.
people that say like The Office is their favorite comedy because it's a well-written show. It's got great characters. I just prefer Parks and Rec.
Blue, you're naming shit that if you didn't like it, you would be severely flawed. Woo! I hope it's a good present. It wasn't a good present. No, actually, it was a good present. Holy crap! I think I've only been hit by Delibird maybe 4 times in this entire playthrough, and 2 of them were heals. Maybe even more. I can't name all the foods I like, Blue. We'll be sitting there forever. Boop. Super effective. Delibird is weak. Throw a Pokeball now. Let's catch him with a...
Just use a regular Pokeball. Yeah, I think it's guaranteed for
It's
these
not.
big things.
It's not.
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Just Delibird.
We already have a Delibird.
You'll eat grass, Bennett? Can you even digest that really well?
No, humans cannot. See? Humans cannot digest grass. Bye, Delibird.
Yeah, you still got the loot.
Calamari's hella good, yeah. I've been eating sardines lately, and I say that because I ate it once. But it's really good fried up. In a pan.
Ooh,
Ghastly! Gain 2,000. Uh-oh. Is that another Delibird? Let's switch to butane. There we go. Butane, what's your HP at? Did we... fuck it. Don't invite others. Yeah, Calamari's hella good. Just like even
good.
plain.
Delibird 2.
Second bird.
The second coming. The second delivery.
Cilantro's disgusting. You're right, probably.
Cilantro's good. Doesn't really taste like much, though. Unless you're you.
You should just not add it, then.
I haven't added it in a long time.
Let's do another blast burn. Cilantro's bad. Tastes like soap. Yep, I agree, probably. You and I, we're people of
well,
immense...
he doesn't have a Delibird, so yeah, I guess we can do the mystery thing event after.
Do we not have a Delibird? I thought we caught one.
Do we? I thought we didn't.
Stuck on Christmas event. Okay, so I'll look around.
Yeah, we'll do the... We might be stuck on the Christmas event. I don't know.
Probably we have the... We have the chromosome that makes us taste cilantro like soap. It is disgusting.
I don't get the thing that makes it taste like soap. I know
you don't
Kiza
have
does.
you don't have the chromosome for
I
it.
don't, but it doesn't taste like that much to me, Bennett. I don't really get much of a taste.
Oh, I can tell if it's in anything, even the
just
slightest
feels
amount.
Neutral, like I just don't really get any taste from it all. That's a cool animation.
Ugh. Cilantro is disgusting in everything it's in, and it ruins salsa.
Nah, it's fine with me.
Fire Lash.
Oh, and hey, Kiza.
Super
Doing your
effective.
avatar was hella fun, by the way. Thank you for that combination of characters.
Kaiza?
Kaiza?
Kaiza.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep. Avalanche, no! Oh, I didn't do that much. It did almost nothing. God dang, Delibird. But Delibird, your ball's showing. What's going on here? He's popping out. Hey, Pat.
You're welcome, dude. Thanks for supporting
Welcome.
us. We super appreciate that. Jack says, I am a culture never eaten cilantro and a bunch of other foods other people should probably eat.
You've probably eaten cilantro
There's
and
more
didn't know
food than
it.
you'll ever eat in your entire life.
You've probably eaten
you
it,
probably
Jack.
had cilantro. It's in a lot of things.
It's in a fuck ton of Mexican food.
Yeah.
Which I love Mexican food, and I always have to make sure it doesn't have cilantro, otherwise it fucks me up.
But not Taco Bell. Taco Bell's not Mexican food.
No, it's not, and that's why they don't have cilantro in any of their shit.
Yeah. Real authentic Mexican food, that's the best part about living in Cali.
I know it's American Mexican.
Yeah.
Throw a Pokeball now! Let's throw an Ultra Bee.
Thanks, Bennett. Thanks for the cheer.
We got an emote! Thank you, Doc! Welcome to the fucking stream, dude! You weren't here earlier, were you? Been a while. Whoa,
Cilantro will burn in hell. Hey, Doc. Good to see you, bud. Hey, Pat. Glad you can join us.
Oh, there we go. Oh, God. Yeah, we got him.
Nice.
Yeah, it's in the rice at Chipotle. It is.
There's so much content in this game,
cilantro
Pat.
lime.
I paid $60 for it. We're gonna abuse the shit out of this game as long as you guys are watching.
We'd like to give Delibird a nickname. Anybody want to nickname
Just like the
Delibird with
Pokemon
their
trainers
couch coins?
before us.
Got an emote thanks to you. Thank you, Doc. Yeah. Mailman Jim. All right, you got it.
People. Tisk tisk.
I don't know if it'll fit, but we'll see. M-A-I-L-M.
Mailman Jim.
A-N
Spawner
space.
coins are memes. It was a worthy cause, Val. Worthy cause.
J-I-M. Mailman Jim. Did I do it correctly according to what you did? Yep. Okay, cool. Spend all your couch coins on memes. Set them to a box. Achilles is trying to get rid of us Sinestia guys.
You were gone for a Latin tournament.
Latin?
Can you explain, like, where you guys spoke Latin and whoever spoke the best won the tournament? Like,
I'm a little confused too, Doc. What's going on, bud?
Latin isn't the dead language, right?
Hey, that's the same one you're talking about, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what a Latin tournament is.
Cool Cat suggests someone else do a mic Pokemon. Yeah. Muck is into the fray.
Ghastly. 60.
It's gonna.
Dark
You can,
is Fairy? Fairy? That'll. I'm gonna do Fairy. Just
That's
'cause.
right.
I'm like, it's Ghost. I can't remember what it does. That was good. That was really good. Not very
that
effective.
works.
For not being very effective, that was really good.
Gas is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Dream Eater, no! I'm not asleep, you stupid fuck. I love how his eyes pop off his head.
It's a classics competition.
Don't
so
kill
there's
him
a
with
bunch
Nuzzle.
of tests for Roman, Greek history, grammar,
Oh
vocabulary.
no! Damn it!
So what you're saying is I would get last place, other than the history part. The history part, I'd probably kill it. But grammar, vocab, count me out, yo.
Name one famous Latin person.
Like Latin person?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was a Latin contest.
I mean, you said Greek and Roman history, like Aristotle.
Yeah, but isn't that also Latin?
I guess it is.
I don't know. God dang it, I didn't mean to kill Ghastly.
Obama. Damn it, Obama.
Obama ain't. Oh, there we go. He ain't Latin.
You mean Roman? Please don't tell me you meant Roman.
Oh yeah, Roman Polanski.
Roman Polanski. God. Stuart McLatin.
Stuart McLatin?
The frogs. God, I'm glad we don't see that guy anymore.
I don't know what.
He said the gay frogs. I think he's referencing
yeah.
Alex
What the hell's
Jones.
his name?
Obama's not Latin.
What the fuck is his name?
He could be Latin. Who knows?
What the fuck
No.
is?
I don't think Obama's Latin. Obama's great, but Obama's not Latin.
I didn't
from
mean
what
to
I
kill
know.
him again. God dang it. Alex Jones. Thank you, Bennett.
I got everything I got at first in Roman history, but third grammar, because I haven't actually known Latin for the last 2 years.
Speaking of Bennett, I have a question for you. And I have a question for everyone, actually.
Yes.
Has any... Oh, my God. And it just left my brain, too. And it just left my brain. Oh, this is gonna suck. Hold on. Let me look it up now.
I don't know what he's talking about because he didn't tell me. So your guess is as good as mine, audience.
I don't want to say
Thank
it
you for
until...
following, Kia.
God dang it.
Kaiza?
Brain
Kaiza,
fart.
right? Kaiza or Kiza?
Kaiza.
Kaiza? Okay.
He or they don't want to assume. Thank you for the follow, Kaiza.
I know because of the
clarified
email,
on
but
Discord.
I'm gonna...
Clarified on Discord.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Kaiza. Well, if I say it a couple enough times, I'll get it right. Kaiza, 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 Kaiza.
Someone might know. In fact, Bennett probably will know. Salvia, not the drug, but the creator, content creator on YouTube. Something big money Salvia. What the hell is his name?
I have
God
no
damn
idea.
it. What the hell is his channel name?
Does sound cool, site translating.
What the hell is his name?
Translating the Aeneid? Aeneid? What the heck is that word?
I don't know.
Just
I've never
makes
seen
you
it.
forget every grammar rule and just go with the flow. Steak
Wow,
pumpkin.
share their pain. That sucks.
Steve Gunner,
We'll try it again.
no. Random letters from dead people. Pretense for fancy writing poetry.
No!
Goes out the window.
Zozo's getting her ass kicked. Cicero.
He says, do you mean Siva Gunner?
Nope. I mean...
Cicero on
Salvia.
crack.
Come on, Zozo. Land this one. Oh, there we go. Nope. God damn it. Peekaboo. Super effective. I was hoping it would take it down slightly, but... Oh, God. That sucked. What the hell is his name? I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Yeah, sorry.
Butane just hit
I can't.
81.
I'd help you out, but I really don't know.
No, I know you don't. I've shown you his stuff though.
If you showed me a video, I'd probably know it, but I don't know what you're referencing. What kind of content do they do?
He does joke, fake, like making fun of stuff. Content. God dang it. Is it Big Money Salvia? Hell's his name? Fucking internet comment etiquette. Thank you.
Oh.
With Eric. Let me try and get his stuff. No Dominoes. Don't fucking put up. Internet comment etiquette with Eric with Dominoes. He's fucking hilarious. I'm sure you'd love him, Bennett. 295 watts. Well, I guess I still
that
got
sounds
it
like
for
a cool
killing.
tournament. I don't really understand some of the context, but I think that's because my mind is split right now between
Look,
Pokemon chat and understanding the entire context.
There's a lot of fucking swords up here. These swords
lot of
murdered a
swords.
fuck ton of people.
Yeah, well, they're all dead ghosts.
Now, I know,
They're
that's
all
what I'm
ghosts,
saying. Like, this
yeah.
fucking place was a battlefield at some point.
Yeah.
Look him
Got
up,
some
Bennett.
Kingdom Hearts bullshit going on here. Which I'm
internet
back
comment
on the train to
etiquette
see where that stupid story goes.
with Eric. Miss Rose around the battlefield. We need to try and catch this one. More lull. Pokemon scent. We'll try play rough. Then we're gonna have to hit up a damn Pokemart.
Who are you translating? The Master of Latin,
Cicero?
Cicero?
Is
Okay,
that, is
you're
that
translating.
Cicero?
Is that what you guys are talking about?
I don't know. I don't know anything about Latin.
Okay. I love nerd tournaments.
Yeah.
That makes even more nerds cringe.
Bennett, just look him up and watch any of his videos that interest you. The Alex Jones one's pretty funny.
If you have a cool teacher, they can make any subject fun.
Nice. We caught him. Anyone want to name this little mushroom?
I saw a meme that was going around about art teachers. I was like, wow, I don't fit that at all. I think it was like, had some art teacher like dressing him in a different outfit each day. I was like, I am the complete opposite of that. I wear the same shit all the time. Because I was like, kids are gonna get paint on me. I don't want them to get my good clothes dirty. Hell no.
Boys and girls, you gotta use the couch coins. You gotta use the couch coins. Let's see.
Lesser Toad.
What do I want to
Mushadongus.
name it?
Yep, Couch Coins gotta name it.
Couch coins.
Otherwise, Chris is gonna give it some kind of hyperbole name.
I haven't got to name her it. Let's name him.
It's possible we can look at the map for the wild area Jack is asking. It's important to see what's available. That's a good idea. I forget about that.
We will.
I love mythology too, Blue Lip. Mythology is one of my favorite things. Like when I was building my D&D character, I was constantly going through a bunch of different mythoses and lore and stuff to build that character. And I also just I like videos on mythology. There was a fun documentary series on Netflix where they went through a bunch of mythologies. It had really good art direction too for it. I don't remember the name of it. It was like 7 or 8 episodes. I wish they'd done more. Yeah, Battle Tower would be an option. I'll probably only be on this stream for a little bit longer, and then Chris will be solo. I got a bunch of art stuff I got to do tonight.
Crap. I guess let's play rough and we'll try it.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Don't kill it. Oh, okay. Good enough. Good enough. Now we can catch him. Dark Pulse. Oh! Sozo, stay alive. Alright. Ultra Ball. We'll catch this Ghastly. Oh, critical. We're getting a ton of criticals.
Nice.
Is it because we beat the game? Wow.
That sucks.
I half expected him to pop out.
Well, better like next time. Grammar's really hard though. That's what I tell my students when I'm trying to teach them it as well.
Alright, Ghastly's dead. He'll be out of the Pokedex. Ghost and Poison. Was he always Poison?
There's just so many rules. Yeah. Well, no, he used to just be Ghost type, and then they added Poison to it later on.
That's what I thought. Okay. Born from gases, anyone would faint if engulfed by its gaseous body, which
the more
contains
unique
poison.
Pokemon you catch, the more crits you get, according to Valentara.
That's a lot of scratching. Let's see.
Well, the thing about like grammar
do you guys
and
want to nickname
vocab,
him? Otherwise, I know Ghastly, so we're just gonna leave the name.
with grammar and vocab, it kind of comes down to like, oh, if you're not a writer, you're not going to probably pay attention to all the rules, especially for grammar, because you usually just don't need it. Like, if you mess up the nuance of something every now and then, no one's really going to berate you unless there are grammar. I don't want to use what people use, but like grammar aficionado. Ooh, catch that one. We don't have that Pokemon.
I'm gonna have to heal up though. God, I have 8,000. That's a lot.
What area we're in? We're in the second wild area or third wild area?
The top wild area.
Top wild area?
The northernmost wild area.
Hmm.
Use all the potions.
Something's not... Doc. That's like saying any skill. Latin's not too hard as long as you've been translating enough years of it. It's like doing it for enough years. It's like, yeah, it's like snowboarding. If you've been doing snowboarding for 5 years, I hope you're good at it at that point.
Basketball's not hard if you're super good at basketball.
Or you haven't trained if you trained your whole life for it.
Let's just say it's not that hard if you're going to a competition involving it. Yeah, I would fucking hope not.
But the actual hard is
here's the town map for you guys.
Tournament has them read a whole paragraph and ask you questions about that you need to respond to in Latin.
Oh shit, that sounds hard.
That sounds much harder, but I'm just poking fun.
It's not a spelling bee with just Latin words and phrases. There's a couple areas in the lower wild section that we haven't gone to. Axu's Eye and Dappled Grove. Other than that, I think those are the wild areas we've been to so far.
I think I only know one phrase in that, which like
Shit.
who guards the guardians, like Quis Custodius.
There you go.
God, I used to know it.
Every letter is pronounced in Latin.
I'm sorry. Quantum computing isn't hard as if you went to school for it for 7 years. Yeah, you know, anything you've gone to school for a long time, I would hope you know it.
I would hope so too.
Worst part is that other schools actually study this stuff all year, so we're fighting a bunch of tryhards. That's the only thing. Maybe I'm an old fuddy-duddy, but that's one thing that has bothered me about like middle schoolers, and you're not using in that context, Docs.
How dare you go to a competition and try hard?
No. Yeah, it's just a bunch of kids like nowadays in like high school and middle school be like, oh, the bunch of tryhards. Like, yeah, how dare someone work hard to get better at something? How dare they try and like in school to get better grades so they can go off to a good college? Yeah, what a bunch of tryhards.
Real quick though, middle school grades don't fucking affect your college.
And I tell that to kids as well. Middle school grades don't. The reason why you want to try in middle school is usually like a lot of the concepts that are established in middle school, if you don't pay attention, you're going to be screwed over in high school when you don't know the basics because they keep building off it and they don't give you time to catch up. So that's why middle school is important. Like the grades so much, not so much, but learning the concepts, yeah. Like if you don't learn the grammar stuff in middle school, by the time you go on to high school, it's going to be a problem because you're missing on that stuff. And I know from personal experience because I didn't pay attention with a lot of algebra stuff and then I was screwed all the way through high school because of it.
Fala's right.
I am a tryhard at art, and I'm okay with that.
Oh,
but
down B.
As a teacher, it bothers me that tryhards become a thing in culture. And I know you're just kidding, Doc, but where like kids make fun of other kids for actually trying in school. It's like, yeah, how dare you try to better yourself as a person? Why would you ever do that?
Come on, get in my ball and you stay in there. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. That's the heart of it too, Doc. Is we're just all lazy and it's our excuse for losing instead of getting better. That's usually the kids that really actually do need to try harder in school. Are the ones, tryhards is like, come on, kiddo, you're the one that really actually needs to try hard. You're failing this class, and you're smart enough to actually pass it.
Caparage is straight up steel? Okay.
Yeah, Caparage is cool.
They come over from another region long ago and work together with humans. Their green skin is resistant to water. That is green?
This is rhombus.
All right, let me correct some things here.
I feel like you can only call it rhombus.
Let me correct some things here, Art Sam.
It's green. Teal is like...
That is not blue?
It's technically bluish green.
No, I get that, but it is not more blue than green. Am I fucking colorblind? Is that not ever so slightly more blue than green?
I'd say it's...
Not the belly. The vast majority of its fucking skin.
For my eyes, I would say it's maybe a little bit more green, but honestly, you could make an argument for either way, and either person could be right.
No. You're probably right.
Yeah.
But I mean everyone else in chat. Either I have something fucking wrong with me, or I've been told that green is something other than what the hell it is. Because I had somebody call my fucking car blue. Is my car not green?
Your car's blue.
No, what the fuck? Are you kidding me?
No, you talking the bug?
The bug.
Oh, I thought you were talking... No, your bug is blue. Your bug is blue.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, I thought you meant your TC. I was like, your TC is like a blackish blue.
It's green, guys.
Yeah, no.
It's green.
Your blue? Your bug?
It's green.
Your bug is not green,
It's
dude.
green.
It's not. It's like a... It's a green. It's a light blue, like a bluish green.
God damn it!
It's not. I wouldn't say.
Evidently, I don't know blue or green.
It's more blue than it is green, but it does have a hint
It was
of
written.
green in it.
The cop wrote it on my fucking ticket. Said it was blue, and I'm like, no, my car's green.
It has a tinge of green in it. I wouldn't.
It does. It does.
It's not.
It's in between.
Yeah,
you're right. It is.
It's not like the one that.
But I would say it's one more than the other.
It's more green than it's blue.
You know what? I'm just gonna look at this and I'm gonna go on to Photoshop and I'm gonna go to the RBG thing and select the fucking file color.
You know the underbelly that like this Caparaja?
Yes, that I would say that's a little bit closer to green. But I'm talking about the darker color, the outside.
No, I know. But the undercarriage is more closer to what your bug is going for in terms of its color. Like it's a lighter version of that, but I would say that like that if you mix a little bit more blue in there, that's kind of the area of where your bug is at. But
I'll have to post a picture of the.
The problem is, when people think of green, they think of grass. So that's typically where green lies.
When I think of green, I think of like the sword icon next to Blue Lip's name.
Grass.
That's green.
Like the grass green color. Like, and you can get variations of that.
Forest green is green.
Yeah. Like, the problem with this, like, I would not call...
It's fucking Cheyenne.
I would not call...
Cyan?
The cyan. I would not call the skin tone for Caparaja green. That would not be... It's a bluish green. Like, to call it one side or the other, it doesn't really fit because it's a mixture of the two colors. To get that color in paint, I would have to mix green with a bit more blue. Now, technically, like, you're using more blue than you're using yellow to get that variation of color because blue and yellow make green.
Right?
But, you know.
You submitted a nickname, Jack. I'm sorry. We'll go fix that right now.
Oh, he called it Rhombus.
I'll go fix it then.
You went on a tangent about that, so I forgot. Like, he said this is Rhombus.
I'll go fix it. How did you spell it? R-H-O-M-B-U-S?
Yeah.
Like the correct rhombus? R-H-O-M-B-U-S. Okay.
We can't put this is because I don't think that'll fit. But
No. He meant this is rhombus. Yeah. We'll nickname it. I missed it completely. My bad. Let me go to it and we'll fix it. R-H-O-M-B-U-S.
Yeah,
Should
like
be at the very end of
Sirfetch'd's
it.
sword and
There it is.
Sirfetch'd's shield are green.
Oh, wait, I can change... Wait, can I change markings? Fucking excuse me?
What? Oh, in the box. So the markings lets you know, like, if it's a circle or it's a star, like, it puts just a little special icon, I think, by them. So, like, it lets you know, like, oh, this is a favorite of mine. Or when you sort them later, like, it sorts all the star ones in order along with the circle ones, I think.
I agree with you, Dark. Rhombus. Select... Yes, Ellie's a shit name, but it'd be great if its name was Rhombus.
Yeah, Red's alright.
Let's see, what would you like the new nickname to be? Capital R.
Music in Nier is good. I've liked it so far. It's fun.
M-B-U-S. That is correct, right? R-H-O-M-B-U-S. Yeah, cool.
Zello. Yeah, CMYK color scheme. Yeah. I've always found it funny that they add a K at the end of it for CMYK.
CMYK?
What's the K again? K doesn't sound for anything. Right? There's 4 colors in CMYK. I should know.
Black is K?
Is black K?
I don't know. Black is K.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I only know the only thing that I pay attention for CMYK versus RGB is typically used for web stuff, and you do CMYK prints if you're doing like a book or something like that, because typically most printers.
I was gonna say CMYK is a printing, whereas a computer pixel thing is RGB, right?
I printed a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I never see the difference.
I think it's professional is all it is.
I have a professional printer.
No, but I mean like legit old school newspapers, print stuff like that.
I think that's more for that. Like CMYK tends to print it out a little bit different.
Yeah, additive versus subtractive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but I've seen that a lot.
I prefer to print in RGB because I've printed a lot of times. I've done the difference between CMYK and RGB, and I find the colors to be a bit richer when I do RGB. And since I'm doing it on monitor.
I thought that too. Yeah.
So I've always just printed it that way. I do CMYK when the client requests it. Battle Tower, you go to your flying. It's Rose's Tower.
Oops.
So they just repurposed that.
Okay. Yeah. Battle Tower, Winden. Here we go!
Yeah. I mean, it's all semantics. I think most people just do it because that's how their printers are set up. So
yeah.
I think for like bigger printers, like people that like do big book printings and stuff like that, I think certain printers are set for a certain type.
We'll do dens later.
Yeah.
We've been catching Pokemon all this time. Look at her. She's so fucking excited. That girl had her mouth open. She's like, Rah! Thank you for coming. This is the Battle Tower. May I help you with something? Yes, I would like to battle. Please select the battle format and the Pokemon you'd like to take part. Single battle. Oh boy. Select the battle team. I mean, my current team, right? I can rent somebody else's team? I'm topped out at 50.
That was a thing in like, yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. They did that for Ruby and Sapphire, I believe, as well, like the original Battle Tower, whenever they added it in.
Wait, what is...
You only get to take 3 Pokemon.
Fucking what?
Battle Tower has special rules, yeah.
Okay, hold on, go back. I don't understand what Battle Tower is. I can rent another trainer's team. What the fuck?
So, like, back in, it was kind of like in Pokemon Coliseum. Remember how you could rent Pokemon at 50?
God, that was forever ago, dude.
Yeah. So you could rent Pokemon if you didn't import your Pokemon or have your, like, Game Boy pack plugged in.
So I can only choose 3?
That's why moves matter so much more so in like Battle Tower and tournament settings, because you get locked to the level.
Oh, great.
So that's why, like, you know, certain moves make a bigger difference and IVs make a big difference, because people, I think, for most tournaments, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, like they cap it at a certain level, usually like 50 or 100.
Well, let's try this.
Yeah, give that a shot.
There you go. They make it easier for Pokemon to be viable for the tower, but I'm probably very wrong. I don't know, Jack. I don't know.
That's part of it too. I've always felt that they do level 50 and they do caps, so that way you don't have to get Pokemon to 100 and it's not level. That way they can also balance it more as well.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this from Gen 1 and, you know. So I
Yeah,
was like, oh, okay, what the hell is
The
this?
first tower was added in Ruby, so yeah, you would have never seen it.
Is this the Toby Fox song?
It sounds very Toby Fox.
Make sure to talk with the trainer with the weird fish dog in the lobby. Okay, I'll try it.
It
Wait,
sounds like
Dynamax
Undertale,
here?
so yeah, you can, but I would save it because
I
he's
mean,
probably gonna do his
it's
third
Pamp,
one.
though.
Yeah,
But yeah, super effective. We'll do it. It does feel very different from the other Pokemon soundtrack stuff, though.
it's good. I'm not hating on it. Just you can definitely tell.
I've never seen what?
What is that demon? You've never seen the Moon Pokemon?
I've never seen the Moon Pokemon.
So
Sandtomb, no!
So protect's a move that is basically like it protects you
Yeah.
from the next move.
Yeah, I get it. It's just he said that his turns never end because he likes stunning Pokemon. And it's like, listen, jerk.
No, that's his mouth.
Oh no! It's beak.
It's beak, yeah.
It's weird, stupid beak. I've got a beak that's made of math. That's how he sounds. Dark Pulse again. Yeah. Go ahead, heal again, loser.
I like Pimp's design. I think it's fun. It's creepy, but
I think it's fun too.
It's one of the better new Pokemon.
Oh, we had to use the frickin' protect. All right, what do we got going on here? Okay, obviously that. Makes the target flinch, lower the target's attack stat, lowers the user's speed, lowers the... No, I guess that'll just keep using Dark Pulse then. I was hoping there'd be something that would maybe increase my stats, but I guess I don't have anything. It's all lower the other person's stuff. Dark Pulse! You're dead, Lunatone. Super effective. Send out Orbeetle. I don't know what that is. Okay, now I know what that is. Effective, super effective. I guess I'll just freaking Dark Pulse again.
The child's plan is
No, Reflect, no! Oh, wait, no. What is that going to do? Reflect is
stronger
physical moves or
yeah.
psychic?
Physical.
Okay, cool. I was like, I can't remember which
You
one
were
it
thinking
is.
it was Reflect, like Final Fantasy Reflect, where it was going to throw things back at you.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah. Well,
if
it just blocks one or the other, right?
I think so, yeah.
Oof.
Which,
Dark Pulse.
Until I read what it said, I couldn't remember what Reflect did either.
I couldn't remember if it was
I've
physical
been
or
playing
special
Final
attacks.
Fantasy 12, so like Reflect to me is like, oh, any magic you cast gets reflected off of you.
The moon has been destroyed. Unleash Bahamut.
Oh god.
God damn it, Palatar.
Not again. I already had another Umbral Calamity.
Is Orbeez still alive? Oh, no, okay. I thought it had 1 HP. Take that, small child.
That's rough, Jack.
Gothitelle.
Shedinja can be like really strong too, if I remember right.
Isn't that why it's banned in a lot of shit?
I think so.
Dynamax!
I didn't know that they
Max
added
Darkness.
the tower into Heart Gold when they did the remake. That's pretty cool.
Never played it.
My life is an Umbral Calamity. I feel that.
In that it was bad the first time they had to remake it. Woo! Please have some HP on you.
I don't think bad even
Oh my god.
quantifies how
Please
bad
heal up. Oh,
of a
I was
train
hoping a
wreck
little bit
game
more than
was.
that. Pimp. Well, hopefully gets an attack in.
It's funny how like they could make a game like Final
Oh my
Fantasy
God.
11 and then do so poorly with that first
Boom.
version of Final Fantasy 14.
Hell yeah! Suck it, child! You and your stupid Pokels. That's right. My big hairy fucking fairy just beat the shit out of you.
Give him a Dynamax candy if you want him to get more health.
It's my inner ability.
It's
my
only
focus.
illegal if the kids are there. I mean,
got
if the
2
cops
BP.
are there.
British Petroleum?
Keep battling.
Will it heal me?
No.
What?
That's a gauntlet, dude. It's like survival in fighting games. That's what the battle tower is.
I only get 3?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
You can use items and stuff. That's where items come into play.
Crumbs, you look strong. I'm not sure I'm up for this.
All right, child, get ready to get ruined.
I think there's tiers, guys. Can you tell me, like, how many rounds do you have to go before, like,
Malamar!
you get to stuff?
Oh,
But yeah, the battle tower is just a gauntlet.
God.
Not like the good gauntlet.
I
you
got
know?
healed.
Oh, never mind then.
It didn't. Oh, and it gave me back my pee-pee. It tried to take my pee-pee.
That makes that more manageable.
Spirit
then.
Break. Also lowers the target's special attack.
Leon
I think
is
that's
the
going
last
to be.
person before you rank up. Okay.
I don't know if. I think Malamar is probably a special attacker, so I'm going to use Spirit Break.
It's not the worst evolution. Stuffle's in this.
Oh no!
game.
Payback! I didn't do anything though.
You think Stuffle's gonna get better, and then Stuffle just somehow gets even stupider with Werebear.
It's the worst evolution in the entire game. I don't think so, Jack. I think Stuffle's got the worst.
Stuffle's the king of, or queen, whatever you want to call them.
I mean, it could be both, right?
could be both. They're the king and queen of stupid transformations.
Disabled. No, not my moves. Ow!
You know those lists, like,
Oh,
you know,
God damn it. Of course Spirit Break was disabled.
like if you can like take any one thing out of a game or something like that, I take Stuffle out of this game.
I would take Bidet out.
I
Don't you
keep
rest
Bidet.
up. Don't you rest up, Malamar.
Oh, it's the worst method of evolution. How do you gotta evolve this one?
Oh, method.
I mean, I'm not
As
a huge-
compared to the thing you have to take under the rock, the Yamask or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, my tutor, the kid I tutor showed me that the other day. I was like, how would anyone figure that out?
Fucking right?
I think it's fun that they add
Stop
those in.
sleeping on me.
It's I can see why they would think someone would eventually get that.
Shoop's effective. Someone got it like day one.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
It's not random enough that I don't like someone in the Pokemon fan base would have figured it out.
What
and
the
then
fuck am
eventually
I
sent it out.
looking at?
That's Rosary.
That thing's from Persona 5.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the original one is from Ruby and Sapphire. I guess that's its evolved form, or this is the Galar.
That's Joker from Persona 5.
Is this the Galarian version of Roserade?
No, it's Joker.
Because I remember that Pokemon with the two roses on their hands in Ruby and Sapphire.
Life Dew. More like
What?
Mountain Dew. Yeah, it wasn't clever. Shut up.
Oh, you have to hold the entire system upside down.
Isn't
for the
there a couple
3DS?
like that,
I
though?
think it's the same on the Switch too.
Oh, boy.
That's great though, Jack. I kind of love that.
Poison spikes.
It's
fuck,
dumb,
fuck,
but
fuck.
I dig that I dig that dumbness. And if you are docked, you gotta undock
It's
it.
Joker.
Gotcha.
Well, that's just it. You have to undock it.
I
But
only
we're
played-
docked because that's how we're running the HDMI cable to the system to actually stream it.
Yeah.
So what? We'd have to hold it in place, not undock it, and flip the entire thing over?
Oh, I guess you would turn it. Yeah, you have to undock it, flip it over to evolve it. You'd have to do it off stream if you're gonna evolve that one.
Wait, wouldn't it? Couldn't you still do it in the dock? You just hold it in place?
No, I don't believe it. Like, I don't think it.
Oh, it has to be out of undock
I
position.
think it doesn't use the. I don't think it uses the gyrometrics or whatever they're called.
If you're in the docking mode?
If you're in the docking,
Ah.
I think it turns that off.
I'm gonna ring that bell. I'm gonna ring this motherfucking bell. I'm gonna ring that bell with max darkness.
Bulgor is Arceus. Isn't Arceus like the god Pokemon in this universe?
Isn't he literally God Pokemon?
I think so. I don't know. I never played that. Well, I think I did play that one, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, thank you, Val. Hit that sub button and smash that motherfucking bell.
It was a quick 25
Oops,
hour
already
game.
been fucking demonetized.
I thought Deoxys was the god of gods.
I don't know. I always thought it was Arceus, but Deoxys sounds familiar too.
I thought Deoxys was first, and then they added Arceus. Like, you thought that was God? No, this is God.
Well, they gotta do power scaling, right?
Oh, of course.
Arceus made him. Fuck you, little girl!
I knew I couldn't do
That's
it.
so dumb.
I got 2 British petroleums.
Congratulations, you moved up in the ranks. You're now rank 2.
Cool, I'm the shit. You've earned a reward for moving up through the ranks. Is there 10 ranks? Is that what I'm getting here?
If you want to get that argument, who's the first Pokemon? Well, wasn't like Rhydon's the first Pokemon, because Rhydon was like the first one that was illustrated.
Wait. Was it Rhydon or was it Nidorina?
No, I'm pretty sure it was Rhydon.
Or Nido...
Nidoran and Nidorino
Nidoran,
were
yeah.
some of the first ones.
It was Nidoran and Rhyhorn.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It was Nidoran and Gengar. Was it not? Because they showed up in red and blue as their first...
They were like the first finalized, but like in terms of concept art, I think Rhydon was one of the first ones that he drew.
I remember Rhydon
Ken
being in there, yeah.
Sugimori, I think, was the concept artist. There was three artists on the first Pokemon game.
Shit. Was it Clefairy? Clefable.
Clefable was one of the first ones. Well, Clefable was originally like supposed to be like the franchise Pokemon, I believe. But then Pikachu was more popular.
There was a
because of the
legit one, like first one that was fully designed, and that's what they used as a spot holder, right?
Yeah, I think it was Rhydon. Like
I think Rhydon was up in there too.
Pidoof is God. All right, sure, why not? We'll make
Oh
Pidoof.
God, I am a doof.
Have you ever seen the Raichu evolution? I think I saw it the other day. I thought it was lit.
Oh yeah. Why the fuck did they not use that?
I
God
don't
damn
know.
it.
Oh,
Nope.
yeah, Eevee was another one that was like considered like that was gonna be like a
Early on.
Early on,
concept,
I thought Eevee was gonna be like one of the more popular ones. Which
I
it
didn't know
is.
that one. Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it was Rhydon because that was one of the earliest.
That little girl grew up
Stuff.
real fast, and now she hates me.
Wow, time travel's
she
a thing.
got kitty mouth.
It's Angela from The Office.
Meow. Angela from The Office. God damn you, Sam. I was thinking more Haruka.
Oh, Haruko's too cool though. For
I
this
know,
thing.
right?
She
Oh,
needs a
boy.
nurse outfit if she's gonna be Haruko.
Gyarados. Let's just do more dark. He's special attack, I believe, so we'll do Spirit Break.
And Molga. My favorite Pokemon, Scizor.
Caesar.
Scizor.
Take that, Gyarados. Now your special attack is down, bitch.
Scizor,
That's science.
Gengar, and Scizor
Bitch.
and Gengar are probably my two favorite Pokemon.
Gengar's really cool.
Yeah, along with
From the
Squirtle.
original, I really like Raichu.
Raichu's fun.
I wouldn't say he's my favorite, but I really became fond of Raichu as a kid.
Raichu's a T, isn't it?
Dratini was cool
It's tight.
too,
Yeah, Dratini's cool.
just because it was a very simple design.
Yeah, I like Dratini.
But Jen and I both really love Raichu, so it's kind of became a thing. If our Pikachu's
Chunky
ever
Pikachu.
evolve to Raichu, which as soon as we take it out of the box, it'll evolve. I'm pretty sure.
Is that how it
Did you just
works?
eat a nut?
I thought Raichu you have to use a Thunderstone. I thought.
Yeah, but I mean, as soon as we take it out, we can evolve it, but it's not
Oh.
it's not level based, so we haven't got it yet. Jen told me that's the one that I have to name Waifuchu
Waifuchu.
because that's Jen's favorite Pokemon.
I can see that.
Haunter's design, I think, is better than Gengar's too.
I'm with that too, actually. I take that back. Haunter over Gengar.
Oh man,
But I like
Sirfetch'd.
Gengar a lot too. Haunter and Gengar. I like the whole trio of
What the
course
hell?
Pokemon.
There we go. Swap Pokemon. Why the hell was that in moves? I don't know what Dunsparce is.
Dunsparce is a little snake Pokemon that has like a sleepy face.
Is that the
Dunsparce is
stupid
cool.
mud snake or whatever it is?
No, it's different. Dunsparce is cool. I'll bring it up. I like Dunsparce design.
I'm sure I've seen it. I just can't. Oh no! Sirfetch'd, please. Thank you. Very nice.
Dunsparce.
Oh yeah,
I
that
like
stupid
Dunsparce.
thing. I mean, its design is fine.
But yeah, Scizzor's number one for me. I'd say like Haunter and Squirtle are like right after it.
Oh, that looks dumb. That thing looks dumb. We're gonna use the Swords Dance. Swords Dance! Oh, ha 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 ha! I am the better trainer. Fuck you. So can you not use items in the battle tower?
I don't know.
Because couldn't you just like shitpost all over them by just using items left and right?
You might be able to. I legitimately don't know if you can or not.
You down, Lantern.
I like Snorlax a lot too.
Snorlax's just a fucking Chad.
Yeah. And obviously Farfetch'd. Farfetch'd has always been my favorite. Now Sirfetch'd is... God, Sirfetch'd is everything I wanted out of an evolution for Farfetch'd.
Oh god! Oh god! I like the design of this thing, but I don't like this thing.
It's got the kick-ass eyebrows. It's got the cool-ass shield and sword.
Brightbird! Kill it in one shot, Sirfetch'd.
Sirfetch'd, I think, is now up
Whoa!
there with...
Nope.
Is now up there with Scizor. Like, he's top tier in my book.
Bag isn't an option. Okay, that's why, yeah. I wasn't reading the other options other than attack, but I noticed one of them was gone, so, yeah.
That's the whole reason I got Sword version.
Yeah, no,
Kai'Sa.
that's the same thing. I demanded it. 1 for Bia, and 2 for Sirfetch'd.
Yeah.
I was
Which
like, nope, we need to have sword.
I had the final say. Bia didn't matter to me, but I saw Sirfetch'd is like, oh, I don't care what version it's in. That's the one I'm buying.
When I saw Bia and then the other like dumb kid, I was like, no, we need to have Bia. We need to have Bia. Absolutely. Like the stupid mask kid. I'm like, no, we can't do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take you on. I'm gonna not hold nothing back.
Shield and sword instead of sword and shield. Oh, because I reversed it. One of the reasons why also what made it easier to buy sword was my buddy was buying shield anyways.
Swords are better.
Well, swords.
Alistair ain't great, Blue.
You need both to be a
Get
paladin.
him out of here. Get him out of here. All right,
I like the emo shy guys.
Uh-oh.
Design. It's fun.
Uh-oh.
But Sirfetch'd was the tipping point.
Come on! Ugh. I was hoping that would do a little bit more. This is gonna suck because it's made of steel.
Yeah. Sirfetch'd and Scizor are probably my top 2 Pokemon now, along with like going up there. It's definitely a top 10, top 5.
Eject. Why would you do that, lady? You had the perfect win. Why would you do? Wow, Vileplume looks huge compared.
It really is, Jack. The only way you can get around it is if you have a like baby form of it. Like then you can have like a cuter version of Dunsparce and just have Dunsparce be the evolved form. That's the only way you get around having it. Because Dunsparce is Chad, is one of the best Chads.
What? Dunsparce?
Yeah, I like Dunsparce. He's cute.
Why is he Chad?
I don't know. He's just cool looking. And
He's like the opposite of Chad. He's just cute.
I'm pretty sure he wrecked back in the day too. Like he was
The
a good
little bug dude?
Yeah.
The same little dude with the oh my god!
I'm pretty sure Dunsparce used to be like a tourney Pokemon
Oh, that's
for
right.
a while.
Poison. Yeah, poison.
I might be wrong. When did we get Mew 3? We had Mega Evolution Mewtwo.
Wait, did that bitch just say fucking using its leftovers?
Yeah. So leftovers, like it'll eat whatever it's holding.
What the hell?
So if it's like holding berries or something, it'll eat those berries.
Shield has Ice Mom, but Ice Mom she doesn't even compare.
I can't remember what she even looks like.
Ice Mom is just Lady Thickness. She's just a thick. I think Yoga Pants Mom. She's a snow bunny.
Snow bunnies.
Yeah, you better heal up, Vileplume, because I'm coming down with a fucking ferocity.
You guys
of
are
a-
on Mew
of a
5?
fuzzy
I'm
bunny.
on Mew squared. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No! No! God damn you, Vileplume!
You big derpy flower Pokemon.
That was the
you.
worst move. I'll give you some fucking leftovers to use. If you don't kill me in one shot.
No, you should be good. It's grass type.
Yeah, that's why I swapped to
Butane.
butane. Yeah. Grass poison, right? Maybe just grass, but I don't know.
Mew
I don't know what
Graham's
they've changed
number.
things.
Mew
Oh, wow.
filing taxes.
Haha! Steel type, bitch!
I gotta file taxes at some point.
Fuck you. We gotta file taxes for the channel.
Yeah.
Well, why say we? I mean,
You. Well, but you still need to consult me. Well, not really, but
I don't.
Yeah, you
I
don't
don't
really.
have to
You
because
don't
it's a
have to.
single entity and they're gonna get mad if I
no, yeah.
change things up like that. Pyro Ball. Why did she bring out what's his face? Oh wait, because they'd already had a roster.
I said that, but I'm like, wait a minute, I don't want to really be consulted. I'm good. I'll let you figure that out.
Nah, Sam, you can go ahead and pay some of the fees if you want, man.
No, you're good. I got enough fees I gotta pay for with my own freelancing.
No, you go ahead and do it if you want.
I got enough taxes on my own to figure out.
Yeah. All right. Pyro Ball again, so I can have one more for killing that stupid Molith or whatever it's called.
Shabam.
Boom! It's adorable.
Later.
But bye, you weird thing.
I like it, but I'm also creeped out by it.
I am too. I don't like it. Gotta pay the cargo tax. The fun thing is we don't have to pay tax on Twitch. We haven't made them enough on Twitch.
Yeah, we just gotta do it for Patreon and YouTube.
Nah, I just gotta do it on YouTube, but we gotta claim the... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just for YouTube. That's right.
All right, Mawile. Oh, ow. Yeah, I gotta figure out how all that works. Later, bitch! Mawile fainted. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. I gotta talk to my tax lady.
Oh, I lost. Still, I won't be letting this bring me down. I'll always give my best.
All right.
So it's always
Pop.
2 rounds, or does it get longer, guys?
I don't know. I think it's 2 rounds probably. And
Okay.
you heal in the midway.
All
But
right.
I don't know.
Boys and girls, I gotta take care of other stuff.
I can go do other stuff too.
Okay.
What you guys cool with that being what we get done today? We can return to the
We're
battle
gonna be
tower.
doing more Pokemon for
Oh
sure.
hell yeah! Good work in there. The battle tower is ready whenever you are. I am not ready. Oh yeah, okay. Let me get the dog first. You can head out
Yeah,
whenever you want.
well-
Sam. Where's the dog? It's outside of this, or is
I'll
it?
stick
Was
for
it
the dog.
inside?
I just know my brother was texting me. He needs me to take care of some art stuff. So, what's the dog?
In the lobby? Okay. There's a guy with a fish dog or something. Oh, is that the fish dog?
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
Is that one of those?
No, this has to be an OC. That's not a real Pokemon. That's got a fucking Gyarados tail on
Is that
it.
one of those like Pokemon you take the fossils
No, what the
and you
fuck?
mix them together?
Electric memory on. This will help save on the electric. God, you telling me about it?
It's an Arceus clone. It does look like Arceus.
Kumu. Guess it really doesn't work until type null evolves. Drat. I don't understand any of this. Okay, champion Chris. Probably goes without saying at this point, but congratulations on your victory. To commemorate your achievements, I present you with this rare Pokemon type null. That the what?
What?
What? What the fuck? What? Type null's data will be added to the Pokedex. Pokemon is every type. What the fuck is this thing?
It's a synthetic Pokemon.
No, this is an actual Pokemon?
So it's Mewtwo's rejected cousin.
Rumor has it that the theft of top secret research notes led to a new instance of this Pokemon being created in the Galar region.
It really does look like it's trying to ape Arceus, but just by using rando parts.
This thing is fucking terrible.
So, like, lore-wise, is this supposed to be like a failed, like, recreation of Arceus?
There's no nickname for this, Jack. We gotta catch it, remember?
Yep.
Remember? 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 Blue, can you refund Jack if it's able? We got to give a nickname. No, because we didn't catch it. Type null, it's a special one, so
Send
we're
to the
just
box.
keeping it. Yeah, Jack, I already confirmed with you on YouTube. You already said Hotel Mario for Arceus, or not Arceus. What the hell's the virus Pokemon thing that we fought? The big bad for this game?
Oh.
What the hell's it called?
Whatever.
Yeah, I already confirmed that with you, man. Man! Sorry. Told you.
Next one we catch can be Hotel Mario if Blue can't return it.
Blue should be able to.
Yeah.
Once type null evolves, its type will... It fucking evolves? Its type will change depending on your memory you have it hold. No, I'm just not gonna evolve it.
Cool.
Yeah, the endless energy type. What the fuck even was that? Also, that guy behind the counter was just wearing a fucking open shirt, green Dickies. He didn't even look like he was wearing a uniform.
Weird.
Yeah, request was rejected. If you could, Blue. And then... So I think that refunds it. If not... Yeah, if you reject it, it refunds it. Well, we'll come back next time to that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has to be caught. That's one of the stipulations in there, guys. But I guess we'll come back next time and we'll do more Battle Tower.
Yeah, we'll
A
do
little
some more
bit, and
Battle
then we'll
Tower.
do some dens, and then we'll catch some stuff, and then it'll be awesome. We'll go to more wild areas. Is that what you call them?
Yeah, I guess so. We'll go through the list that Valentara gave us and kind of slowly make our way through. Thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.